yeah, don't. Go ahead. By the way, you can move that arrow, Aelin. Have fun.
It's your cursor.
Damn it! Fucked up.
Peppers is apparently going to be listening in to.
I only put
chat.
the end quotation. Fuck! I didn't put the beginning quotation, and we don't have premium to edit it. No!
Can you delete and try again?
It's fine.
I'm so
I had one job. No,
I haven't fucked it up yet. How'd you fuck it up?
Because I was too busy laughing thinking of the other thing I wrote.
God damn.
So, how are you guys feeling about today's session of not having to do much but watch Aelin flail about for
Worried. Show.
5 hours?
You don't count.
Oh.
So does everyone have their votes locked in?
You're tonight's entertainment, boy. You don't get to vote.
Okay, what counts as a fuck up before we lock in? Breaking a heart?
Yeah, breaking no. A fuck up is one of the fucking
As a
X's
strike?
that costs him 1,000 of the XP.
Okay.
Yeah, those are fuck ups.
Alright, so... Yeah, you got this, boy. No fuck ups.
At least one. At least one fuck up.
Yeah, I
At
did
least
it.
Raph has faith in me.
I have faith in you, but I'm not delusional.
No, that's fair.
And you also don't know your wives.
I like how he put the arrow on quit game.
I was waiting for you to notice.
Let me out! Let me out!
I want a divorce!
So this is my chance to give you the ability to gain the 15,000 that everyone else got in experience. However, every time you fuck up, and and Raph has to put an X on one of their little like check boxes, you lose 1,000 XP. Each wife is worth 5,000. If you fuck up like 3 times and then you end the date like that, you break that heart and she might divorce you. Or kill you. I don't know yet. It depends on how bad you are, honestly. Now,
Aelin, you're 16 again. You can do this.
if you break 3 of the little things, you have a chance to come back from that if you're not at the end of the date and you make some correct choices where you please them, not just neutral. You can revive that heart. You know what I mean? Also, for each date, you get 4 phone a friend. It's not really phone a friend. It's like, what would Wilk do in your head as you're thinking about it? And then Wilk will answer what his advice for you. And then the 4th one, if you're wondering who the 4th is you roll a d7 and you could ask a random Siangle.
Bet.
Sounds fun?
Sounds fucking awesome.
Hatter, I have to pitch in with my own advice on your priorities here. Remember, you've been in my games. I made the character for Ruby. I made her character sheet. So maybe, well, considering she'll be pissed off at you if any of the others leave, don't fuck up or you gonna die.
Yeah, I'm dead.
She can kill you. She can and will kill you.
I think any one of them can and will kill me.
I made Rose. She'll put you to sleep so you can never leave.
I can't speak for the other ones because I only made Ruby, but she's terrifying.
Well, fuck.
Gione will just cast Force Berry and let you rot away. As a potted plant after polymorphing you.
You know, you would make a very handsome tree.
Oh, fuck yeah, it would. That'd be the greenest tree in all the land.
Imagine, like, 500 years from now, you're a great oak and fucking Chione's just chilling there, banging some dude, and dude's like, so where'd you get this tree? I know you have a dryad fantasy, but where'd this start from? And she's like, that's my husband. What?
Just a really quiet screaming.
Let's carve our names in them.
What kind of extended cock shit is that?
Don't fuck with druids, dude.
Oh, I regret every moment of this. Why'd I get married?
Because you decided that you didn't want to decide what you did that night, and you left it in my hands.
That's
This
right.
is what happens when you leave things in my hands.
Somebody remind me to never do that again.
Is everybody
What?
here and set up?
Why do you think I, 1, make my characters borderline asexual, 2, never trust Shay with all of my backstory?
Well, that's what you get when you don't give me a backstory.
Are we missing anyone?
No,
No?
No.
I'm not ready yet though, so keep talking.
Hi.
I'm still
Anyway,
getting,
I had a
I'm getting
backstory.
Ruby. We're getting Ruby in the pictures. Let's go.
Yeah. But you left a knight to her.
A night was all it took.
The one who left the backstory open to her was Red. And you saw how that worked.
Yep.
His whole family's dead.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Except
give me
his
the
sister.
ability to like literally write the entirety of your backstory. I will probably fuck you up.
Because it's like highest highs and lowest lows in that case. Because you remember Saad,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
was me.
that was all Raph.
Yeah.
Who hurt you two?
He looked to the GM and he's like, "Fuck me up, bro."
I said I got you, fam.
I said, my goal for this is to just make a silly, fun character without a deep backstory. But if you want to throw some shit at me, go ahead.
Fucking backstory broke my
I
heart.
also wrote Vandrix.
Now I'm just waiting to see how you manage to tug our heartstrings with Odie.
Well, you haven't even met Odie, have you, Hatter?
No.
So, in his current Star Wars game, I'm playing a jailbroken medical droid. By that I mean, some assassins needed to kill someone. It was their first job, and they're like, "Hey, I know. Let's hack into this medical droid in this facility
How
that
to
the politician goes to, and let's make him kill him so that we can collect the bounty and not get in trouble." So all they did was go in and say they found his code, and it was like, "Oh, this says murder is bad. Let's set it to murder is good." Okay, that should be enough. Or no, murder is acceptable. That should be enough. Hey, robot, kill him. And he's just, I don't have my thing on hand right now, but he's just like, "No, I won't." And then shoots them and turns himself in.
Why are you on the settings button?
I want to see what settings there are.
He wants to lower the difficulty.
She just explained them to you.
Yeah.
No, that was how to play.
Yes.
All right. So in the settings, you've got language. You've got.
I want to change the language.
What do you want to change the language to?
Chinese.
There's no Chinese option. It's
Oh, Aelin, Shingadojana.
it's the language. It's more accent, and it's heavy Scottish, light Scottish, or no accent.
If you
Heavy
set it to
Scottish.
if you set it to Chinese, everyone just has a Winnie the Pooh voice.
Oh, we're getting bad from Twitch.
It's too late.
I don't care. But yeah, Hatter, I think Odie is one of my favorite characters just because he's so fucking chaotic.
You better that guy. No, I'm out of you. Huh?
Yeah, no, I found my can. This is what I use for his voice. And he sounds like this!
Okay, that is some 70s movie FX style fucking...
It's a fucking
Shit.
can.
That
It's
is
a
great.
Can.
I'm yelling into a mud water can.
Like how they make bones cracking is just spaghetti.
Or celery.
Celery, that's it. What's spaghetti?
Other bones cracking. But I think my favorite moment so far has been we got into a firefight and he's the medic, so he's walking around like, "As a reminder, harming me as a medic is a war crime in 17 systems. I am currently a non-combatant." Someone like drops a grenade that just barely clips him. "I am now a combatant." Turns around, grabs the grenades off of someone that's trying to leave, throws them at the guy.
I am now a combatant. Oh, fuck, you pissed off the medic.
Yep. And then I was immediately reduced. I have been reduced to 1 hit point for half of a fight 3 times.
That's why you got me.
God.
It's hilarious. Also, even though I'm a robot, I'm only programmed to heal people, so I can't repair myself.
Just walk around, your fucking arms hanging off. You okay, buddy? I'm alright.
I am performing at below par. This
Below
is
par.
suboptimal. Look, I'm having to dredge the OD quotes at the bottom of a river right now because I'm stuck in a different mode, which you will see soon.
Oh, God.
I was up till 5, like almost like May finding art, so you guys better enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
So, what is your idea of how well you're gonna do since you don't know anything about your wives?
I think I'm gonna ace this. You kidding
Do
me?
you remember your fucking wives' names?
Yes, Ruby,
That's
Chio-
question, that's question number 1, you know.
Ruby, Chione, and Rose.
All right.
I only know Ruby
not you,
Firebeard.
B.
I don't know the other one's surnames.
I told Renee, like,
Who is
Shay
my
here.
father?
Hatter.
Me, I'm your daddy.
Hatter. I need you to understand
Tinky
something.
laughing.
I need you to understand something, Hatter. You've married them, and you said
yeah,
you
they're
don't
on New
know
Albany.
their surnames.
Hey, we live in 2016 now, right? It's a modern
No.
time. They don't have to take my surname.
No.
Do you guys like the fucking like overlay?
Yes. I also love the music.
It feels like one of those old, like, Newgrounds sim dating games.
Good.
That's what it should be.
Good. You have no
feel like-
fucking idea what
Flinger's
has about to be
Adventure.
unleashed.
I feel like I'm in high school again. I love this.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that really weird, like hentai game that was on Newgrounds where you were playing as like one of the characters from Friends or something?
That could have been any one of hundreds.
All I remember is some random screenshot where like Ray from Neo Genesis Evangelion is like, "Ew, no, Ray then brutally beats you to death with a brick. You lose."
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't need to go find that.
it was hilarious.
All right, I have everything placed, I think.
I'm saving this image. Blink, I dare you.
What?
All right, so how are
Shall I
so
pull
you,
us
you know
over?
the rules, right?
I know the rules.
Okay. We have a question, so let's do the question. You're not rolling. We'll start with Aahana. Aahana,
Yes.
do you believe in true love?
How do you define how do you want to define true love for this? Like soulmates? I don't believe in soulmates.
That's based on you. This is the question at you.
I mean, I believe in like love and being happy with another, but I don't think there's a true love, like a one person made for you type situation.
Aahana, do you love someone right now?
I mean, not really.
All right.
You're not in love with Emmy?
Do you got a crush?
I spent one date with the man.
Kiss the snake.
La 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 la, don't be shy.
What is this? A Disney movie? I need more than one date.
Wilk, do you believe in true love?
Define true love.
What is Wilk's definition of true love?
The definition of true love is whenever you get that knot just right in that net, and everything feels right in the world, everything's done correctly. So that feeling with another person.
So Wilk's into
Do
bondage.
you believe in true love, Wilk?
Yes?
Do you love someone right now?
It's complicated. I feel for somebody very strongly, and I'm going through the 6 stages all over again with another one of my old flames walking corpse.
Okay.
I have it rough, okay?
Just a little.
Also
Muffled from your
loved
back
Sledge
pocket.
as my father, he's dead.
God damn it, Oswald, you were next. Aelin, I guess. Gonna save you for last.
No, I was saying muffled from back pocket. I was gonna make a joke about
Oh.
his fox girlfriend yelling at him about how she's playing second fiddle to a corpse.
Yeah, don't talk about that. Hey,
No, I'm here.
Oswald,
I'm ready.
Do you believe in true love?
Well, I guess it depends on how you define true love. Now, I'm not going to ask you to define it because I understand the purpose of the question. Kidding.
Wow, jab at everyone else.
I had to. Anyway, the way that most people define it, of there's one person out there for you and they're the perfect one, I wouldn't like that because anything can happen and you can lose anyone at any time. If you mean true love as in someone that, you know, your personalities and behaviors just manage to mesh perfectly, then yeah, totally. With the amount of people that are in this world, there's someone that's exactly right for you. There's probably thousands of people that are exactly right for you.
Do you love someone right now?
Romantically, no. Of course, I love my mom and I love all my friends, but not romantically.
Okay. Aelin,
Hey,
do you believe in true love?
absolutely. I believe that love is fluid like a river. You don't just have to love one person, you know. Like a king. A king can love his queen, but he can love his country just as much. And I can love 3 women. Or maybe 10 women. Maybe 100 women. It doesn't matter. True love is a beautiful thing that comes straight from the heart and the mind.
We love polyamorous.
Damn,
love.
dude.
Which one of them is the country?
Who do you love the most, Aelin?
That would have to be me sister.
Safe.
The cackle.
Did that even
The
come
three,
through?
Yeah.
the 3 wives begrudgingly lower their weapons.
I know, right?
That's what he does.
Alright, it's time for the intro.
Oh,
Time for the intro. Okay.
waiting for the music to kick back in. Why did I have to? There we go. On tonight's episode of 3 Shots to the Heart, we've got a lily-livered, leaf-licking, tree-fucking skinny little bastard of an elf. And somehow, this weak-wristed sop managed to trick 3 gorgeous dwarven women into marrying him, and one of them's the heir to the Firebeard name. Our sources, mainly his wives, have informed us he's in some hot water. His wives claim he hasn't been keeping in touch in the slightest, and they're feeling the cold sting of neglect. Not to mention the little twerp's an adventurer too, so he's neglectful and a bum. Will this milk-drinking, eel-box, sap-blooded moron be able to pull the heartstrings of these lovely ladies once again? Or will he miss his mark and end up a pincushion? Find out tonight!
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Who the fuck said that?
I did, you twat! Dwarf running away.
Didn't have to come at me so hard.
Fuck me.
It's TV, we have to dramatize it, you fuck.
Alright. For the most part, you guys, while laughing is great and all that, try to keep it quieter so we can get through this without having to, like, talk over laughter. I know it's gonna be funny. Aelin! Welcome to 3 Shots to the Heart. Your one chance to really bring together your broken wives who are heavily pregnant, by the way. You've been away
Oh,
for a
almost.
while. They're like in the last trimester.
Fuck.
Yep. So would you like a recap on how to play?
Yes.
Okay, so basically you have about, well, I think it is a month to woo your ladies. However, we're going to try to condense it down to 3 dates that you do when you feel like it to whoever you want first, second, and third. And yes, that will matter. That will matter a lot, who you pick first. And you have basically, like, I would say about 5 real shots to not fuck up. So basically, there's going to be 5 choices at least, maybe more, maybe less. It really depends. But all you need to do is not strike out 3 times and stay that way. During this time of hard trying to figure out what you want to do, because they're going to be testing you, and they know they're going to be testing you. You're going to be making a lot of decisions that you think is going to be about them, about what you think they would want to do, and they're not going to help you. However, you've become quite close to your friends as of late, and you think you know them quite well. Their heads are like, their voices are in your head, kind of like consciousness from time to time. Every time you think, maybe I should stab that asshole, you hear Aahana in the back of your head going, I swear to God, if I have to fucking bail you out of jail one more time, I'm gonna fucking murder you. And then and it kind of helps you, gives you a pause. So if you have every date that you do, you have 1 chance with each of your friends, and then one of the Siangal to give you advice. After that, you're on your own.
Gotcha.
Got it?
Start new game.
Let's go. Aelin, you don't remember what happened the day before. All you know is that you were covered in blood and kind of trying to get it off of you. Prestidigitation, shit was bad. You just realized that you'd been rolling around in people's bodies, fluids and stuff, and that your friends basically abandoned to fight whatever the fucking problem was in the city and in the town on their own. However, you blacked out Next thing you know, you're waking up in your room. Well, your mom's old room. In your mom's bed. Next to you, Lila, curled up, sleeping. You're clean. She is too. It's a brand new day.
Alright, he's gonna make sure Lila's all tucked in and then get out of bed.
You get out of bed and look out around this sort of familiar, but you haven't seen in a while room. You actually see on the desk across the way your mom's diary.
He's gonna open this chest at the foot of the bed.
You open the chest at the foot of the bed, you see a bunch of your mom's old clothes.
Your cursor.
Go ahead and close that.
You close.
Is he naked?
Yeah.
There's no dress. Oh, he's gonna go over the drawers.
You open one of the drawers and you see your pack in there. On the top drawer, at least.
Is there any
Second
clean
drawer.
clothes?
And there's no... You can smell your pack from where you are, considering you're clean right now.
Ugh. There's nothing in my pack that could help me. You know, you'll just grab all his rings. There's like,
That
rings
was
of
only the
sending
top
and stuff.
drawer, you know. You have 2 other drawers.
I know, but who opens all drawers and then start taking stuff out? You take stuff out the first, close it, and then go the second.
Alright, so you grab all your stinky ass rings, got it. The smell of, as you open the pack, just the smell of copper hits you in the face like a fist.
Oddly welcoming. He has killed a lot of people. And one of those bottles of ancient dwarven rum.
Of course.
The fire shard and the fire bloom. And the music box of burning inspiration. And
Okay.
pruning shears.
Okay.
Put them all on top of the little desk, and then open the second drawer.
In the second drawer, you see a bunch of what looks to be new-ish male clothing. You're not sure. You never bought these. They're not your mom's. Maybe your wives or your sister decided to get you some shit, considering you always walk around like you're a goddamn forest ranger bum.
Okay, so he has no idea how to dress like a noble, so he's just
Yep.
gonna mismatch whatever's in there.
All right, roll me a charisma.
Charisma. 7.
You managed to pull on some nice swanky dress pants. They felt nice. They were made of silk, so you're like, hell yeah, that feels good. And then a really billowy like shirt. You look like you to yourself. You look amazing. You look like a fucking rake. You kind of remind yourself of Neralin. You know, Sylvanar's quote unquote brother, your brother that's not really real, and then how he dressed. And you're like, that's gotta be right?
Yeah, I'm Shakespeareing it up in here.
Ah.
Alright, and third drawer.
In the third drawer, you see boots. About 5 different pairs of boots. You got the long knee-high boot. You got boots that go up to your ankle. You got like winter boots. Some like shoes.
He's gonna put on the ones that look more practical for running away.
Roll me a wisdom. No, survival.
Survival. 14.
While everything looks like it's going to be a hamper, you manage to pick out the sort of like up to the calf normal boots because they don't have a heel.
Alright, that'll close the drawers.
Now, do you tuck your pants into the boots or do you leave your boots underneath? Or over, you know?
Yeah, he'll tuck his pants in.
All right. What would you like to do?
He's gonna head over to the desk to grab his mom's journal.
As you grab your mom's journal, you catch a brief glimpse of yourself in the mirror. You never finished that shave.
Oh, fuck off my head.
Your hair is sticking up all over the place. You have like a red imprint of the pillow on the side of your face. Your eyes are like red. You got bags under your eyes. You're all wrinkled.
Is there anything on this desk that could help me shave and tidy myself up?
You see what looks to be some sort of like box maybe thing on the top. It looks some feminine though.
Open the box.
You open the box and you see an entire it's like you know that probably had your mom's toiletries at one point, but she's replaced them with some things that would help you out. You got a shaving kit, you got a comb, you got some hair like gel and all sorts of shit. You got some like hair bands, like golden ones too. There's even makeup.
The elves grow facial hair?
No, not your species.
Good, that's saving time.
Not
He's gonna try and
muted.
finish that shave.
On
Oh,
your
I'm
head,
not
I'm
muted.
guessing, right?
Yeah, the sides of his head, yeah.
You smile when you see that orcish script on the side of your head that you don't remember exactly what you got, and you still
I do.
pray it is what you think it is.
What he thinks it is Hand of Wrath in Orcish.
Yeah, that's what you think it is, and you hope and you pray.
It's a fucking order for noodles.
It looks badass though. So you spend an hour taking care of yourself?
Yeah, just shaving his head, putting his braids back in, making sure everything looks tip-top. He's gonna look in the drawers now.
You look in the drawers. You see a jewelry box. You see another blank journal with some writing utensils down there, and then on top of that is a larger sort of just blank sketchbook, and then the last drawer is empty.
He's just gonna put it down and head out.
All right. You open the door, and immediately you see a nice, really pretty, scented sort of like note hanging from it.
You read the note.
The note reads as follows. Dear Aelin, this is your chance. You have until your friends call you back to figure out if you can save your marriage. First things first, make sure you pay close attention to your wives. Take good care of them. They're very close to giving birth after all, and your sons are coming. Sons, daughters, whatever they could be. So, just here to remind you, you might want to go see them as soon as you can.
The fuck do they mean, save me marriage? Since when was me marriage in trouble?
You hear a clearing of the throat behind you.
Kind of startling turn. Huh?
You see Greed and his big elk skull of a face staring down at you.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you're awake. I was about to check on you.
I hurt.
I see you found the note I left you.
Hey, why is me marriage in trouble?
Mainly because you spent several, and I do mean several months, never talking to them.
But I was working.
Name 3 things you know about one of them.
3 things I know about one of them. Ruby has one hell of a temper.
He blinks slowly.
Fiona.
No, one of them.
Oh, just one of them. Alrighty. She values her father's opinion a lot. I'm not really sure why.
Wrong.
What?
Try again.
Fuck. She's the heir to the Firebeard. Firebeard. Shut up. Throne. I haven't had to do this accent in 2 weeks, okay?
Oh, no, actually, you're right about that one. At least she was until she married you, so not anymore. So, half right?
But I don't know how that all works. I'm
Is it 'cause
new to royalty.
You never fucking talked to her about it, did you?
Didn't think I had to. And she has a brother that was imprisoned and that we broke out. I don't know where he is.
How about 3 things specifically revolving around her as a person?
Ah,
Not
you're
superficial
getting me there, aren't you?
things.
Lust laughing in the background.
She likes this thing I do with me finger and me tongue.
He watches his little glowing eyes blink out because he closes them, and his head just droops, and he just lifts his gloved hand to rub at the nose bridge of his skull, and he just sighs.
I'm just messing with you, buddy. 3 things about her. She likes red, and I don't just mean that in a, ooh, red. I mean, that's her family's color, after all. Firebeard. Reds, oranges, shades of fire, I suppose.
Wrong.
I'm
not gonna tell you what her favorite color is, but
I
you'll have
didn't
to
say
find that out
favorite color, I
yourself.
said she likes it.
Well, that's not really a specific thing to her, then, is it? Because everyone likes red.
I don't. No, I do.
Don't fucking lie to me.
She has a lot of love to give.
Look, fact of the matter is, I'm trying to help you. So instead of fighting me on this, you could just admit defeat and work to be better.
All right, I admit defeat.
Because I
I'm
know more
absolutely
about your
fecked.
wives than you do now. And believe me, it is very tempting to take them all for myself. It is sort of my thing, after all. The only saving grace is the fact that my current wife would probably kill me.
Aha, so it's a catch-22.
She's
All
lucky
right.
she's a bit of a battery for me.
I accept
Won't
your
get
help.
any. Oh, good. Now, today's agenda. He like lifts his hand and a little piece of paper just sort of appears between his fingers and he reads it off. You are to pick a wife to take out on a romantic day-long excursion. Choose wisely. That said, while you do pick only one to take out, that doesn't mean you can't talk to them all. And in fact, my only word of advice here is, I encourage you to talk to and maybe even give a gift to each of them every day. Think you can manage that much?
Every day?
Every day.
Well, I can give it my best shot.
Very good. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to think of me.
Oh, I don't think you'll be leaving me mind that much over the next month.
Sounds about good. He turns and starts walking away.
All right, where's Ruby?
All right, let me switch you over to the next. You are now in the foyer. You turn around and it's the exit, and then there's on either side, there's ways to go. You don't know where anyone's really set up. You know, off to the right is like the little lounge that your friends were given with all of their rooms and shit. And you're not sure off to the left was, you think maybe some of Sylvanar's stuff? Under the stairs on those doors is more of like a way to the kitchen, so you don't know much more than that because you didn't really explore too much.
You know what? I'll go towards Sylvanar's stuff first.
All right, so you walk off towards Sylvanar's room. However, as you get to the door, there's a note pinned to it.
Oh, fuck. What does it say?
It says, Dear Aelin, as much as I'd love to see you, it's Greed's word or desire that all of us and the other Ciangal make ourselves scarce for your stay, so that you can focus on what's important to you. Love, Sylvanar.
Well, I'm not getting any help out of that one. Gonna head over to the right.
You pass by Fenris's room, Wilk's room, and then you end up in the lounge. In fact, in the lounge, you see Ruby, of all people, sort of sitting down and having her morning breakfast. She actually blinks as she sees you and she says, Ah, so you're alive.
Hey, Ruby, me darling wife, I'm alive. Kinda wishing I wasn't. All this adventuring, you know, it's not good on the old back.
It's also not good on your whole, relationship thing, don't you think?
I'm new to this whole thing. I'm used to, sleeping with a woman once and then going back to the forest to do me thing. And then I met you people, and... well, fuck, now I'm trapped. In a good way.
Look, you can bring home any person you want to, as long as you actually, pay attention and spend time with us. In fact, we might even adopt them into the little, group we have here. As long as they're attractive enough, of course.
Funnily enough, I haven't had eyes for anyone since I met you three.
Aw, look at you. Found people you liking, huh?
Liking, loving. There's many words for it. Now
She
come on,
just
I've got
works
to
at
dig
that.
land.
You're what?
Come on, we're going.
But I'm eating breakfast. Have you even met the others?
Not yet, no.
They don't even know you're awake yet.
They will.
Don't worry.
Ah, fuck. Alright, where is everyone?
She sighs at you.
My
Around this time, I do believe Rose is probably in the kitchen cooking. She's the one that made breakfast after all. Chione is probably still in the library. She'll probably end up forgetting that the day's coming and going. I usually end up finding her sleeping in a pile of books in there. And then I take her to her bedroom, of course. And then it's starting to hit you, Aelin. She's a lot more into her wives than you are. Like, while she is sort of like a dominant force, she has this sort of caring thing she has with the others that she doesn't even show you. She treats them better than she treats you.
That sounds about right. You'll head over and you'll kiss her on the top of the head. Thank you.
She chuckles a little bit and pats the side of your fucking cheek. She's like, "Don't be cute. You have a lot to answer for, you know."
I know, but thank you for looking after things while I was away. What have I just clicked?
I mean, I was looking after them long before we met you.
You couldn't just let me have this, could you?
No.
I've got a lot of work to
Things
do.
once you start stepping up. And she leans back, and as she leans back, you see that stomach, and you're like, "Oh my god, she's about to burst." How long do you stare?
Like a solid 20 seconds.
She's just staring back at you, just wiping her lips, and then she finally lifts a hand and starts snapping. "Up here."
Ah, what? Oh, sorry.
It's twins, by the way.
Huh?
You're having twins from me specifically.
Do we know if they're boys or girls?
No, not yet. I didn't really want to know.
Would have been nice to have been pulled in on that decision, but alright.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Would have been nice for you to, contact us at all in the last 6 months.
Well, I've been kind of focused on not dying, like you promised me. I made me promise.
So what? You just don't sleep every night,
I get like 4 hours if I'm lucky.
and you couldn't even, chance a couple of minutes? Just
No,
check
I've been
in?
reading. Wait, actually, in his pack. Oh, fuck, it's upstairs. I've got a lot of books to be reading about how to be a father.
And you couldn't even chant just 5 minutes.
You know what? That's on me. I should have. I apologize for that.
That's good.
All right, me darling. I'll be back in... Well, I'll be back.
We'll see if you'll be back. Don't worry. I won't be here though. She just waves.
But where will you be?
Probably the forge.
Forge. Got you. He's gonna head out and start heading towards the kitchens.
I'm gonna go to the
Quietly.
kitchen. Quietly. You sneak
be
on
stealthy.
over. You see Rose hard at work in the kitchen, her hair tied up. She seems to be cleaning pots, like breakfast was already done. As she sees you, she beams! And she says, "Oh, Aelin, it's time! Oh, it's nice to see that you're awake! I was worried."
I know. I'm sorry. I should have come home a lot sooner.
You think?
No, it's all,
She turns her arms covered in soap suds and like does the whole arched back oh my back, and you see the stomach as well, just as big. It's nice that you're finally here though, as much as I would have loved to hear from you at all in the last 7 months. But but bygones are bygones, don't you think?
I'm glad you think. Because, Ruby doesn't think.
Oh well, she's protective, you know how it is. I'm a little more forgiving of the three,
You see,
as long as you don't make the mistake again.
I can't promise that.
That's no good.
I'm out here saving the world. You'd think a guy'd get a
And
break.
I'm a bit selfish. Look, you start doing better, or I just don't let you leave. It's for
That's
your own
oddly
good,
sexy.
don't you know?
All right. I had a gift for you.
Oh, do you?
I need to remember which gift was for who. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I'll give you a hint. If it has to do with fire, it's probably Ruby.
I have 3. What? Ah, here it is. He's gonna pull out the music box of Burning Inspiration.
Oh, what's this?
It's a
She
music
dries
box.
off her hands and arms, and she lifts it up and looks it over. She's like, "Oh, that's such a cute little thing. What'd it do?"
Well, it gives you inspiration if you play the music. But honestly, I just thought it was cute and reminded me of you.
Aw, how'd you know I liked music?
I've got intuition, you see.
Well, that's some good intuition, don't you think?
You
Do you know
see,
anything
all
else
is
I
forgiven.
like?
Plants?
Oh, that's easy to. That's an easy one, don't you think?
I know. Well, I did have a gift for Ruby, but you'd like it too, and now I'm kind of... Fuck.
Well, I mean, you already gave me a gift. You don't need to give me another one.
I'll give you another one another day. I've got something in mind, don't
Oh
you
yeah,
worry.
you're not leaving for at least a month.
Oh, aye.
And then even then, depending on how well you do, you probably won't leave then either.
You know, I'm getting a lot of really thinly veiled threats from you people.
Wait, who are you calling you people?
Me wives, the loves of me life.
Then how about just you?
I tell you what, give me a kiss and I'll be back later.
She reaches up, grabs you by your ears, drags you down, and gives you a nice, large, wet kiss. And as she releases you, she looks up at you and smiles. So who are you taking out first? Is it gonna be me?
Honestly, because you're the most forgiving, no. But also yours is going to take the most planning.
She actually pouts and looks very upset.
Hey, there's a lot of thought going into where I'm going to take you. It takes planning.
It better. If it's not perfect, then I'm gonna never forgive you.
Well, I'd best just make it perfect then. Fuck. Alright, love, I'll see you in a bit. He's just gonna fucking book it.
She waves as you fucking run. Actually run.
Alright. To the library.
Yeah, don't offer to help the pregnant lady with all the dishes or anything.
You know what? He does actually hear that as he's leaving. Hey, that would have been a good idea. Thank you, Aahana.
Alright, library. During the day.
Oh, goddamn. I'm a terrible husband.
Hang on, I gotta get her out. I apologize. Oh wait, is she? No. Oh, okay. Alright, so as you enter the library with her, where the somewhat almost noon light's coming in, you see Chione sort of seated on like a sort of couch and like tucked back into some of the bookshelves with like a pile of books around her and a book open in her lap. She doesn't even look up as you approach.
What you reading?
Something you wouldn't understand even if you tried.
I mean, I'm sure I could try. Come on.
Do you know the
Show me.
intricacies of, you know, the soul when it comes to overuse of magic?
No, but that's only because I'm new to this world. It doesn't work like that where I'm from. I'd be happy to learn.
Oh, really?
Hey, do you want to know how it works where I'm from?
How does it work from where you're from? I'm guessing you just go and can't cast anymore.
No, there's a weave of magic, but I was more talking about souls when it comes to elves. You see, at any given point there can only be a certain amount of elves that exist in the world. So when we die, it's like, what's the word? Like reincarnation.
You're
So-
like the humans from here.
Is that how they work?
Yeah, don't you know?
No, I honestly know feckin' nothing about this world.
The humans aren't allowed to really go beyond what the souls that died here do. After they run out of ancestors, they can't make any more babies.
Huh. That must suck.
I mean, you're an elf, isn't that what you have to deal with too?
No, it's more just... like, you die, and then when you come back, you've got kind of memory, remnants of a past life that
What
we
about
watch
int-
through trance.
What about interbreeding with other species? She pats her stomach. Because I don't know if these are going to be any of the elves from your land.
Now, that much I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of, like, drape himself over her back with his hands over her stomach and just nuzzled in like, come on, you know you love me.
She lifts her hand and starts slowly pushing you away. Just slowly pushing you away. You're a little close, and your cologne's a bit strong.
What cologne? I didn't put on a kid. Oh, you mean the rings, the blood, right?
I don't know what it is, but I can't handle the red meat nowadays, and that just, oof.
He's gonna take off all the rings and just huck them to the other end of the room.
Don't leave them here, they'll make all the books smell like it too!
Oh, fuck. You see, I fucking tried to fix it and I fucked it.
Well, I mean, just tossing things whenever they're not liked isn't the best idea either. You know, you could just put them in a pouch or something. Go get them. Go.
I'm going. I'm gonna go pick them up.
As you pick them up, she's like slowly getting to her feet. Well, if there's anything you need, let me know. I'll be in my workshop. I've got a lot of potions to make today.
Oh, you're making potions. Is there anything you need? I'm gonna be heading out for a while.
Look, I doubt you'll be able to remember or even read my handwriting, so you'll have to take me out whenever I have to go shopping.
Okay, first of all, I can remember everything from the past 6 months. Second of all, that's actually a good idea. I'd like to take you shopping.
Everything.
Everything.
What's my maiden name?
You've never told me.
Oh. And none of my, significant others did either?
No.
She's
actually,
inciting you.
I don't actually think they have they? Like, I genuinely don't think they have.
For some reason, Aelin, as you're trying to recount back, your memory's not working like it should. You don't know what it is, but there's been weird music playing, this whole, scenario. It just doesn't seem real. And while you're not sure what her maiden name is, you do know that at some point, Ruby definitely introduced all of them.
Alright, look. Fuck. There's something going on here. I can't remember things right. I've took a lot of blows to the head, you know. There was a feckin'... What are they called? Not Skinwalker.
Skinwalker?
The thing we fought in the tunnels that wrecked Aahana.
Wendigo.
The Wendigo?
Wendigo, thank you. There was a Wendigo. It beat the shit out of me. I'm pretty sure it knocked some of my memories
It
loose.
wrecked me. I just couldn't look away from the sarcophagus.
You got wrecked.
Wendigos aren't known to take memories.
No, but blunt force trauma is.
I mean, you look fine to me.
Oh, you should have seen me after that fight.
I mean,
I lost a lot
have
of
you
blood.
seen yourself when you showed up yesterday?
Ah, but none of that blood was mine.
Fascinating. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing you later, if you are around, of course. I'd love to take some samples. I've not really gotten my hands on any sort of traveler elves.
You know what? It's a date.
Oh,
Click his
really?
fingers,
Am I going
gun
to
fingers.
Am I going on a date with you today, then?
Well, you said later.
Oh, you think you'll be at home in time before I'm out. Good luck with that.
You know what? I am a master at planning my things correctly. So yes, I'll see you tonight.
All right, then. She sort of just waves. Her stomach's not as large as the other two's, and she's just sort of waddling away. But you also remember that she got pregnant like a month later than them. Maybe 2 months.
I'm starting to feel like a soldier who comes back from a 6-month deployment and his girlfriend's 3 months pregnant.
But you definitely were there that time.
My
All right,
parents
love
want to
you,
meet
bye.
again.
Where would
He's
you like to
gonna
go
head
now?
He's gonna try and find the forge. But bearing in mind he hasn't been here in months.
How are you going to try to find the forge?
That's a big house. We probably wouldn't hear it. He's just gonna fucking think of greed.
You feel a presence behind you.
Okay, I'm not turning around. but could you please appear in front of me next time?
No.
Fucking
So
horrifying.
far you've at least talked to all 3 of them, but you've only given one a gift.
Fuck!
Interesting start.
You know, for a species with a hell of a memory, I've got a shite memory.
Oh, that's because I took that shirt away. You'll find that a
Why?
lot of interesting things are gonna happen while you're here for the next month. Try to just enjoy it.
But I need me memory. How am I supposed to remember things about them without me memory?
The memory is a crutch. What you should be doing is putting into your long term and less relying on your racial benefits. If you cared, it would be where it's supposed to be, wouldn't it?
Fuck, he's got me. Alright, look, I need to find the forge. Where is it?
Perhaps follow your ears, and then the presence is gone.
Lost eating popcorn in the corner.
I'll get to you later. Alright, he's gonna try to listen out for the forge.
Perception.
Well, for the banging of hammers. 24.
With the 24 perception, you do hear it. Do you follow it?
Absolutely.
You enter the forge where you see Ruby in a smock, basically topless aside from the smock, and just drenched in sweat, swinging a hammer at what looks to be a molten slab of metal that's somewhat in a shape of a shield. She doesn't notice you.
Oh, good. He's gonna take out the fire shard, just slowly creep up behind her.
Oh, I see you've chosen death today.
Yes, I have.
Okay. What do you do?
He's just gonna grab her by the sides and be like, hey!
You grab her by the sides. She's very warm and wet right now. And as you do that, she spins around, screaming in Dwarven, something that, despite the fact that you at least know the base Dwarven, you don't understand, as she swings at your face.
Fuck!
Dexterity saving throw.
Save. Oh, fuck, 13.
With a 13, you get clipped by this giant, very hot hammer that was beating molten metal. And you take about 5 to 10, we're going to say about 8 bludgeoning damage, 4 fire damage, as you stumble backwards, and she's sitting there, hammer raised, breathing heavily, eyes wide. What the fuck are you doing, Aelin? I could have killed you!
I had to take a few more swings than that. God, I think I got close.
Are you trying to insult my hammer? You think I couldn't kill you with one swing, really? Don't
You
sneak
didn't
up
kill
on
me
a
with that
woman
one.
like this!
I brought you a gift. He's gonna hold up the fire shard while rubbing the side of his head.
The fuck is that? She takes it.
It's a fire shard from... What's the land called?
The land called?
Yeah, where the dragons were.
The ancient fire temple?
Yeah, but it was the ancient fire temple in... It's the bottom right-hand side of the map.
I don't
Volcanic Isles? I don't think they have a real name.
They have a name. I think they have a name.
Either way.
Let me check.
Definitely had a name.
Oh, from Ron?
Ron, that's it.
Ron.
It's from the ancient fire temples in Ron.
That volcanic island set?
Aye, I've got a bunch of fire blossoms for you too, but Oswald has them right now. It didn't really
that's
think
too
on...
bad.
I didn't really think on grabbing them while I was covered in people.
So what does this thing do? I'm not really the magic sort.
I don't know, is it magic?
She
I
like
just thought
looks
you
it
could-
over, her flaming eyes flickering a bit. Yeah, that's definitely magic. More like elemental, primordial magic, though.
Ah, so what? It's no use to you then?
No, it could. If I knew more what it was meant for, that'd be great.
I mean, we could always get Johnny to have a look at it. Me head
True.
hurts.
I could probably go talk to her.
But before you do that, we're going out.
Sir, do you not see that I'm in the middle of work and I'm also drenched in sweat? You know how long it'd take me for me to get ready?
You've never looked as beautiful as you do now.
She just blinks at you.
God, me head.
Are you? Perhaps take a day to yourself, dear, and we can revisit this another time, yeah?
You know what? I did look kinda fucked when I woke up this morning.
You still do. You got
That
some
hurt.
bags and dark circles around your eyes, dear.
How do I fix that?
Sleep. Stress, like no more stress.
Ah, with 3 wives
Baths,
and multiple children.
washing your face a bit. Facials.
I think I've got about 200 years of stress. But I could take a day of fucking... I'm gonna go to a spa.
You go to a spa then, dear.
Alright. I go see a healer too, me feckin' head. I think you broke me skull.
Well, then don't sneak up on a woman when she's working!
I didn't expect her to swing at me!
You know that they're seeing God just traipsing about, right?
Oh, not one of them would dare hurt you.
No, that's because I smacked him like I smacked you.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Aye.
Firebeards
Alright,
don't let down their guard, you know.
Well, maybe you feckin' should. Let down those
No!
walls. Christ, the weird thing that happens is they might crack a smile. He's gonna run. I realized what I just said.
As you run, dex save.
The hammer, it's coming.
It's coming. 17?
The 17, you barely dodge out of the way as a flaming hammer spins past and lodges itself in the stone wall in front of you.
That's still totally hard. Alright, you know what? He is gonna actually go have a fucking spa day. He looks like shit.
You dip outside the front of the house. Which way would you like to go? Not really adventured much in, Elmoroth.
Left.
Aside of, just wandering around with your friends.
I remember from the main map, left was towards Emelroth proper. God, I've been pulled into a fucking isekai.
Like,
just
you're
waiting
looking
for the bus.
around. You're
You've
looking
been
around
told-
and you're like, what are these giant metal machines running around on these wheels? What the fuck?
You've been pulled out of an isekai. You're back in Japan.
Yeah, right, that's it. Where the fuck am I? Are there many people around?
Yeah.
He's just gonna grab the closest person, because that always works.
The nearest noblewoman that you grab looks down at you in shock. You knave! What are you doing?
Ah, shut up and answer my question. Where's the nearest spa?
Guard! Guard! I'm being accosted!
Fucking... Oh, where's Aahana? What would Aahana do?
A guard is starting to walk up. You're not on a date, you don't get to ask that.
Fuck. Alright, you'll let go and he just walk towards the guard.
The guard, walks up to you looking a little, apprehensive, you don't... Sir, can I see your papers, sir? You don't look like you're supposed to be in the High District.
How dare you? I'll have you know that I am Aelin Newalden, heir to the Newalden house.
Oh! Forgive me, sir. How may I help you?
I'm looking for a spa. Something expensive. Something that'll fix... And he's gonna kind of point to his face. Yeah, all of this.
He rubs his chin. I don't know if there's anything up here, but you try the middle districts.
You know what? Escort me. Come along, boy.
So, for the sake of brevity, because I didn't expect you to go off on your own, he leads you into the middle district, and personally is your personal guard for the rest of the day as you go and get spa treatments and feel like a new elf by the end of the day. It'll cost you, 500 copper.
What?
Hey, he's rich.
5 bronze for a
Hold on,
spa?
Hold on, because I
It's
think I
all the
need to-
high-end shit.
This is something that definitely would happen though. This is a dating sim thrown together really last minute. So there's no other framework to interact with NPCs like this. So technically, he's on a date with the guard right now.
He is gonna woo that god. You know what? 5 bronze it is. He's also... he would have took time to go shopping for new clothes. Something
Alright.
that fits more practically. Armor and such.
Armor or just clothes?
Just clothes.
So for a
Like-
set of some really fancy and nice clothes, it'll be a bronze per set of clothes.
He'll just buy the one.
All right.
Get himself changed and looking all dapper. And he'll start heading home.
In the back of your head, you start hearing, perhaps buying more gifts. Gifts.
He's gonna turn around and stop heading home. God! Come along, boy. We've got to go find some gifts for me wives. I'm getting late tonight.
You go around, and what would you like to purchase?
Alright.
The sky's
Go
literally
ahead,
the
check my
limit.
notes.
Yeah, have fun.
What did I already buy for them? Where are they? Please don't tell me I deleted them. No, I didn't. Alright. Can anyone remember, did he send the gifts back that he bought? The fucking necklace and the blunderbuss and book?
I don't think he ever sent those. Maybe,
fuck
wait,
did
did
he
he
do
send
with them?
those?
No, shit, yeah, I think he did, because he took that chance to have all his mail redirected to that town.
Yeah.
The
he
town that they're
sent
never
those.
going back to.
Yeah, the ogre leader that you totally spurned.
Yeah, fuck. Alright, you know, he's gonna go look for a new armor and hammer set for Ruby?
You want to buy
Ruby.
some armor and a hammer?
Yeah. Not armor, like apron, sorry.
Oh, an apron.
Yeah. With the New Alden family crest embroidered?
So a thick leather, like, smithing thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be about 5 copper?
For that and the hammer?
Oh, the hammer is going to be, like, about 100 copper.
I know, so that wipes out all his copper. I'll just, for 5 bronze and the copper to keep it easy for me.
Yeah, you can stop by the bank at any point. It's not a big deal.
Alright, there we go. So he's got those.
But that's just what for one person. What about the other two?
Alright, Chiona is the wizard. What do wizards like? Magic fancy shit. You already bought her a new book. Greed!
He doesn't answer.
Oh, you fucking useless sack of fucking... Alright. You're on your own, Aelin.
You look down and you start remembering you have the rings. You could ask instead of pretending like you ever asked any questions about them.
That's a good point. He is just straight gonna call, Chiona.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out and about. If I could buy you one thing right now, what would you want? Just first thing that
Honestly,
comes to your head.
from the Royal Apothecary store, they have this crystal. I know it's big, I know, but it's basically a soul gem, and I could actually use that to fuel quite a bit of things I've got going on here. I've been meaning to pick it up, but I'd have to go and get one of the guards from the house to go with me so they could carry it, and it's just a whole hassle. I really just don't like leaving the house on my own, honestly.
Alright, consider it done.
Oh, it's such a good boy you are.
Yeah, I am. You'll hang up.
God damn.
Yep.
Alright, how much is that gonna cost him?
This is our entire D&D session, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on while the actual party was doing shit?
I'm just
Y'all are
waiting
all
for
gonna
us
see
to
why
give-
I'm single.
I'm just waiting for us to give him bad advice, and then when he gets back, he's angry at us because of that voice in his head.
But
Gave him
so,
bad advice.
yeah.
Alright, so...
I'm looking for. I have to hang on. I'm looking.
Sorry, I'm updating my notes anyway.
This is my slip up has just made me realize the best game we could make with this setup: a dating sim D&D game version of Everybody's John. Whatever that game is, where everyone plays voices in a guy's head.
Oh, God.
Oh, by the way, so remember this, because of the fact that you spruced yourself up for the next month, you have a +5 to any charisma checks.
Oh, bet, thank you.
Make sure you remember that. So for that rock, that's gonna be a solid 10 of a 10 bronze.
Done.
When you walk in the store, which by the way is beautiful. Let me show you. I actually have the store for this because you're supposed to take her there one day.
Well, we can always go back.
Are we just gonna have to scribble out the giant crystal in the middle of the sales floor?
Don't.
He
So-
takes her back and it's like, oh, they have one.
So
I'm gonna
you
go
know
make
you know the
popcorn.
dangling crystals over there? That's like the size of one of those. Like this thing is massive. You have the guard carry it.
Yeah, he does. I'm royalty.
Like you remember
Uh,
that your friends were needing to like bring baby dragons to a source of like natural soul crystal like this, and you're like, God damn, we could have just bought some here.
they're on their own. You know, he's just gonna pick up like 5 random potions too. Doesn't even ask what they are.
Well, what do you say whenever you're trying to buy a potion? Are you like, to give me the most like exotic, most expensive, or like just random me?
Give me 5 of your most expensive potions that doesn't come above 10 more bronze.
For spending another bronze, you get them.
Wait, that's not 80. 69. 69. Alright, so 9 soul gem. That's 10. Jesus, let me type. 5 exotic potions. Alright. And now for, and he's gonna call Ruby. Rose.
Yes, Aelin.
Alright, if I could buy you one thing right now, what would it be?
Honestly,
Hey,
I want something that's a bit bigger, but I don't know if you can actually handle it.
I assure you I could handle it.
I
Or
want
at
a
least the
bigger
guard can.
greenhouse.
A bigger greenhouse. Alright, I can do that.
Oh, really?
Hey,
Do you think you can hire people that won't destroy my current greenhouse while they're building a bigger one?
oh, trust me, if they step on a single blade of grass, I'll skin them alive and make them wear their ancestors' bones.
You're the best, Aelin.
I know. Alright, guard. Where the fuck do I go for constructing people?
He'll take you there. He's got like a map out, and he's also not 100% sure about any of this. The sun's starting to set by this time, by the way.
Come on, we've got to hurry, it's gonna close.
Eventually you get there, and you're going to be hiring what looks to be a workman force for like the next year. You're aware of this, correct?
Yes.
Altogether, it's
How much-
probably going to cost you another like 10 bronze.
He's gonna have to open a portal and go dip in party funds.
Good luck.
Alright, oh, I must warn you. If any one of you fucks up, I will kill you. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. I'll
The
skin
foreman
you
looks
alive.
at you, and he says, "If you threaten us, it's extra money."
Ah, you haven't met me wives yet. And he's gonna leave.
All
Paying
right.
any extra? Fuck those guys.
Are you heading home?
He's gonna head home. And as soon as they get home, he is gonna tip that god a fucking bronze.
He happily takes it.
And I just put all the stuff on the floor there. I'll manage from here.
He does. And now you're in the foyer with your bunch of shit, looking up at your picture of your mother.
Ah, you couldn't have just stayed alive and shown me how to be, you know, romantic and shit, could you? Alright, love you, Mom. Alright, is he gonna fucking manage to carry any of this?
I don't
I
know,
didn't
are
think
you?
of that. Strength?
Yeah? For what part, though?
Oh, fuck. He's gonna try and... Jesus, don't try and carry a greenhouse, Aahana, come on.
It's not a greenhouse. You have currently a large rock and, you know, a bag of potions.
Would the hammer and apron be being made? You won't
Oh,
actually
no,
have them
shit,
on him?
you're right. You have that laying there, and then the apron's in a separate bag.
Alright, you know what? He is gonna try and summon greed again.
You just hear a sigh behind you. What?
I know. Look, could you give me a hand carrying all of this? My creator didn't spec very high in strength.
No. And he just leaves.
Oh, you're a fucking useless sack! Alright. Fuck, alright. Gione said she was going somewhere tonight. So I'll just keep her stuff in me room. Ruby will probably still be working. He's just gonna leave the soul gem and stuff there for now. he comes back and it's missing, there's gonna be war. And he's gonna take the hammer and apron to the forge.
All right, you take it to the forge.
I just taking off my hoodie.
All this dating's making me sweaty.
I'm upset I burnt my popcorn.
Oh, honey.
I'm hearing the voice of a ghost.
All right, so you enter the forge and it's empty. The forge is cooled down. While it's still sort of like a heat in here, it's not nearly as impressive of a heat as it was earlier.
Oh, was that not Ruby saying, "Oh, honey"?
No, I was talking to Raph because he apparently burnt his popcorn.
Oh, my buddy, no.
I'm sorry.
You know what? He's just gonna go and try and hunt her down. Gifts are better given in person.
Where are you going? No, you gave. Didn't you give her a gift today?
Oh, fuck yeah,
The
he did.
flower
Alright, you
thing.
know,
Yeah.
he's gonna... The anvil won't be fucking hot. He's gonna drape the apron over and stand the hammer on top of the anvil.
Oh, so you want to give her a double gift and not save them and spread them out at all?
Nah, he wants her to like walk in on it in the morning.
Yeah, but that's like the fucking apron and then the hammer. Isn't that two?
Nah,
True.
it's a gift set.
Sure. All right, you leave them there. Are you gonna leave a note or anything?
Yeah, does she have any paper and like charcoal lying around?
There's charcoal and leather.
You know what, fuck it, he's probably gonna ruin this leather, but yes. He's just gonna draw like a heart.
All right.
And then head back out. He's gonna go see if that fucking soul gem's been stolen.
It has not.
Alright, good. Wait, did she mention this house has gods?
Yeah.
He's gonna go fucking shout for one of them.
A guard shows up.
Pick that up!
They pick
Please.
it up.
Alright, I don't suppose you happen to know where my wife was went. Tione. I realize I had 3 of them.
All of the mistresses of the house retired for the night.
Ah, good. Alright, I want you to take that soul gem and those potions and go put them in the library.
They do so.
Attaboy!
You are so bad at like spreading out your gifts, by the way. Have you
Yeah, I
ever
love
played
Bumble.
Stardew Valley?
Yes.
What the fuck, dude?
The ghost Silky just weeping at the sight.
Yeah, actually, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot she. Thank
The
you.
silver lady.
Alright, I'm gonna go head to bed.
As you're heading to bed, there is the pitter patter of footsteps behind you.
Yes, Lila.
It's not Lila.
But he is gonna turn around and say, yes, Lila.
It's the pale silver, like elven woman that used to be a banshee. She's dressed in like a frilly white dress and has like a little like platter in her arms that's just sort of laden over with like what looks to be the leftovers of dinner that you didn't arrive for.
Ah, Silky, you're looking great today. Is that for me?
She nods and holds it up.
He'll take it off. He's not gonna make her carry it. Thank you.
She gives a deep bow.
Ah, you don't need to bow. Actually, no, keep bowing. I like it.
Yeah, she's not gonna move.
Dismissed?
She scurries away.
Ah, I could get used to this. Fuck adventuring. He'll head back to his room. He's eating fucking dinner in bed.
This music is peak for this.
You're back in your room. Lila's not there.
Where the fuck did... You know what? No, she does what she does. I probably shouldn't eat on me bed. Wait, I'm a grown man. I can eat where I want.
You are a grown man.
He's gonna lay down in bed and just start eating.
You pig out in bed. You pig out so hard and the food is so good you pass out in bed.
Yes.
And you wake up the next morning covered in crumbs with the platter beside you, just sprawled out starfish style. You feel great.
Stand up and just kind of brush the crumbs off. Ugh. He's not even gonna check what he looks like. He's just gonna head outside.
Alright, you're heading out there to the foyer. You're in the foyer.
He's gonna head down to the little breakfast room that he found Ruby in yesterday?
The hangout room for your friends, yes. Once again, it's her. She's eating.
He's just gonna pull up a chair and slide in beside her. Just grab. What is she eating?
Looks to be crepes.
Yeah.
Crepes stuffed in what you can only imagine to be some weird fruits that you've never seen before.
He's just gonna tear off a bit of a crepe and shove it in his mouth. Morning,
She
love.
just slowly turns to look at you.
Dumb smile.
You know you could get your own breakfast.
Hey, but Sharon's caring.
And I'm pregnant and about to eat your face.
Haha, I wish you would. Wait, no, you mean actually eat me face.
I have the teeth for it.
Damn right you do. Alright, look, finish up eating. I want to take you out.
Fine.
Oh, don't sigh like that.
Did you take anyone else out yesterday?
No, I went and had a bit of a spa day, made myself look good. As
do
you can
look
tell.
Better. That's too bad, though. She finishes up eating and stands up. All right, let's go. What you got planned?
Hold up, what do you mean that's too bad?
Doesn't matter. You've already chosen me, haven't you?
God, I can't do anything right. Alright, yes. Adrian! Oh, come on. Of all the times I shout to you, now you don't appear.
Adrian's busy. Just like Pride. What'd you need?
I need a portal
To what?
to take you home.
I don't want to go home.
Oh, fuck, you're not homesick?
She just blinks at you. I guess, did you forget the whole I wanted to get the fuck out from underground sort of bit? And I wanted to marry someone other than a large, burly man with a large beard, right?
Good for you, I can't grow a fucking beard.
That's
I
part of the reason I decided to take you! I've told you this!
I know. Fuck, well, there goes me plan. You know what? What would you like to do? How often do you get asked that?
She seems to consider it for a moment. I'd always wanted to see the sort of shops they've got around here that sell weapons and whatnot.
All right, then that's where we're going.
And if we're staying out all day, I heard there's a cute little beer garden. That'd be amazing, honestly. And if we wrap it up with like an elegant dinner, that'd be kind of nice.
Well, what me love wants, me love gets. Let's go.
All right. You start out on your first date. Finally. That took way too long.
Hey, don't give a man freedom.
I need you to know I'm basically live blogging this to Red, and he's loving your suffering.
That bastard.
That's the wrong one. No, it's not. We're good.
I was gonna say, no, that's the right wife.
Sorry, they're in the GM layer. I see it's fucking chaos for me. So she smiles at you. She's in a nice little like slinky dress. It shows off the stomach and shows a lot more skin than any noble here has ever seen. In fact, she gets lots of looks, but she doesn't care.
You look absolutely beautiful. He's gonna take her by the hand and start walking.
Damn right I do. Where are we going first?
The Noble District. They have fucking high quality steel and shit, right?
Not really. It's just where the nobles live.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a fucking clue where we're going.
Well, perhaps you should ask a guard.
Please tell me that same god from yesterday is within sight.
You do see him side-eyeing you from the right.
Jeremy, me boy! Come over here!
You know you're gonna have to like hire me onto your household if this keeps up. I can't keep leaving my post, bud.
Do you want a job?
Yeah?
Alright, bet you're hired.
Fuck yeah. What do
We'll
you
sort
need?
out wages and shit later. My darling wife here wants to buy some great quality weapons. Where should we go?
The Middle District has a couple of places. It really depends. There's a cheaper place, but they sell some really high quality things, all things considered. But then there's that really high quality, like, one that's kind of opened up recently that I hear good things about. Your choice.
Alright, take us to that one. You know the drill. Chop chop.
The last one, alright. He hires a cab, and you guys ride into the Middle District mainly because, one, she's pregnant and is not walking that far. And 2, he knows better than you, and that's awkward.
He's just along for the ride.
He waits outside as you guys head inside.
All right, my love. Anything you want, you get.
She looks around. She looks impressed. Like she's like, no, this is what I wanted to see, sort of thing. And as she's looking around, just sort of putzing about, looking over prices, lifting things up, checking craftsmanship. This goes on for hours. She critiques every scratch and every piece of work in here. And she looks like she's having the time of her life. How are you holding up? It's just boring weapons.
You know what? He's beside her, trying to take in everything she's saying. He likes weapons.
Alright, intelligence.
Granted, he's no smith, but hey. 20.
About 2 hours in, you start actually picking up some of the fine details of what she's talking about. And you're kind of getting into the whole, while some things may look fancy, it means that makes the weapon worse. In fact, the simpler, the better the weapon usually. Unless you find and she shows you different ways of making intricate detail work that doesn't take away from the efficiency of a weapon. And you learn a little bit. It's not bad. You mean that this might help you buy weapons in the future.
So, do you see anything you like?
Can we buy the store? To be fair, the people here managing this are fucking inept, and I'd much rather take it over myself. I could open up a Flamebeard, smithing shop here. It'd be great. It would make my dad stop hating me so much.
I don't care about what your father thinks, but if you want a store, you're getting a store.
Good.
Alright, I'll go and try and find the owners.
They're behind the counter watching this go down.
Alright, what's it gonna take for me to get you to just leave?
It's gonna be half your bronze. Sorry, no, not bronze. Is it bronze? Yeah, it's bronze.
Yeah,
right?
bronze is the highest, yeah.
Yeah.
It's half of 58.
Man, I don't fucking know. I don't do math.
29.
29, thank you. You know what? Half? You're kidding me. For all of this? Half of
Yeah.
this is just fancy bullshit. He's gonna point to a saw on the wall that they were looking at earlier. One hard swing and that would snap.
He's trying to figure out if you're bluffing. Charisma check. Because I know you're not, because you learned. Good boy.
Out of
Fuck.
5.
That's
Add
still
that 5. That's an
6,
11.
11. Can I get advantage with Ruby being here?
Nah, she's just watching from the sidelines.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I'd probably still make more in the long run keeping it to myself.
You know what? I'll give you 25 bronze. And I'll promise not to hunt you down after this is done.
What's the word? Intimidation.
9.
Your dice, my guy.
14.
Fucking
I know.
Pinky dying again. Oh, Aahana.
Can you get advantage on that
This
one?
is
'Cause
what you
Ruby's
get
a
for
scary
Shione.
motherfucker.
This is what you get for Shione.
The man behind the counter raises up, and you see this man's a bit bulky. He's about twice your size, and for a moment you saw the flicker in his eyes, he looks down and he's like, "I'd like to see you try, whippersnapper."
He's gonna hold his hand out, close to his neck, and then summon his pack blade, up against his neck. I'll try, and I'll win.
Roll intimidation again with advantage.
Alright. Gods, I swear.
Finally.
21.
He takes it. You hand
Alright.
over the 20-something you said.
25.
And Ruby comes up behind you and puts a hand on your shoulder. Impressive. I actually thought you were gonna hand over what he said initially. Honestly,
You think I'm gonna let him shortchange you? Absolutely not.
it's your money
Well.
at the moment.
Nah, it's our money.
Oh, if that's
We're
the
married.
case, I'd like to you start giving me some money in the future. Then
Done. All right, so you have your store.
damn right I do. Let's close it down for now. I'll need to start working on it tomorrow. I think maybe after baby's born.
I mean, you
it's
could
gonna
always
be a
hire
lot
help.
of rework. True, I'll have to do that. I'll have to get with your sister and we can make a budget. At the very least, we'll mean to be able to make back a bit of what we spent, don't you think?
We'll make more than that.
Definitely. Especially if I can get Chione to start enchanting some of it. I know that they have that whole ban on it here, but what are they gonna do? Fine me? I'd like to see them try.
I think they'll do worse than fine you, but feck 'em. All right, now you wanted to go to a nice fancy restaurant.
It's a bit early for that, don't you think? I'm
Sorry,
a
no,
bit
you said beer
peckish, though.
garden.
Yeah, let's go to that. Yeah.
Head out. Guard! Beer garden!
So you get up into another little carriage and you head off. However, as you're passing, you see a couple of familiar-ish looking noodle shops on the road. Little stall-worthy ones, and then you get to the beer garden. Though there's a noodle stall nearby. And you look at both. Are you gonna go to the beer garden or the noodle stall?
He's gonna head to the noodle stall first. Come on, I want you to try these. Jeremy, you can get some too.
So you're taking her to the noodle stall?
Oh, yeah. All right, I want 3 bowls of your hottest noodles. And I mean hot.
I'm trying to find it. I know I have it. I just can't fucking see. They're all so small pictures. Ah!
I was really expecting the one from Naruto.
Right.
You're not that lucky.
If you threaten that one, you fucking die.
Fuck yeah, what?
So you get a really nice lunch, and it takes a lot longer than you expect, considering she seems to enjoy it, weirdly enough. In fact, she looks at you and she's like, good choice. Still think I might have preferred the other, but this isn't a strike against you or anything.
I didn't say we weren't going to the beer garden, too.
It's
We need something to
too
wash
late
it
for
down.
that and I'll get bloated! I've eaten enough!
All right, well, you wanted the... Ah, fuck. Do you know what? Forget the beer garden. Is it... How long till sunset? I think you said it was getting late.
About 5 hours till sunset.
Oh, that's fine.
I want you to choose where we go next and make it something you think I'd like.
All right. We're gonna go to... Give me a sec, because I do have its name written down. The Minotaur's Horn Tavern. It's way down in the lower districts.
I'm not going to a tavern. I can't have beer right now.
Why not?
She looks at you
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, Aelin wouldn't know this.
and she points at her stomach. I thought you were reading books.
I am about raising babies, not pregnant ladies.
Alcohol's bad for the baby.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah?
Huh.
I
Why
always
would
go
you
to the
want to
beer
go to a
garden
beer garden?
because I wanted to, the non-alcoholic things are there, and plus it was pretty.
Traumatic flashbacks to his own childhood.
Getting beat with a beer bottle.
Plus they have food there,
Alright, that's my bad. Right, we've got 5 hours till sunset. What would Aahana do? Yeah, that's right, I'm on a date now.
Aahana, where do you think he should take Ruby?
Pinky?
The theater?
Theater.
Shit, that's a good call.
Ahana's not a good dater. Like the theater, there's gotta be something that she'd like.
I just had a wonderful idea, and it was my idea, nobody else's. Why don't we go to the theater?
I'm not really looking for some movies right now, but
No
is there
theater.
anything else?
What was Oswald do?
Oswald, where do you think you should take Ruby?
For dinner, Oswald would probably.
Just had dinner.
It's before dinner. It's one last outing.
Oh, one less outing. Ah, shit. I don't know. I was thinking dinner. Fuck. Because she said really fancy restaurant.
That was for dinner.
I don't fucking know, because I don't know where, anything else in Himmelroth.
We also don't know his wives.
True.
Because he
See,
doesn't
here's the
tell us
thing.
anything about
Here's
them.
the thing. Right now, he's playing a game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, except his 3 lifelines are all 3 5-year-olds with, traumatic brain injuries. We don't
fair.
fucking know.
I've given lots of hints, but I guess no one's really paid attention to that.
I'm bad at hints with real people. Do you think I'd be any better in this?
So do you strike out?
Unfortunately, I apologize.
He strikes out. You get nothing from Oswald. Oswald's just babbling in your brain about something about monsters.
I want to go to the zoo. Is there a zoo here?
That's kind of cute. I wonder if I could get anything for the others there.
You know, that's one of the things I love about you. You're always thinking about other people. Come on, let's go to the zoo.
All right.
Don't sound so happy about it.
What?
Nothing. That was an inside thought that became an outside thought.
I don't have a thing for the zoo. So you go and take her to the zoo. And ultimately, while she doesn't have a horrible time, it's not something she really was super enthralled about. But she does the entire time mention how Rose would have loved this. And then at the end, she does pick up cute little toys for the other two from the shop. In fact, as you guys are leaving that and about to head to dinner because it's getting late, she mentions that she really would have enjoyed going to a curio shop so that she could have gotten something interesting for the other two.
I will keep that in mind. All right, to the nice fancy restaurant.
All right, so we've got some choices here, it seems. What do you want to do more? There's this whole really super high-end restaurant. There's a sort of quiet little thing, and then there's this one that's on top of one of those flowering garden cafes.
Let's go to the quiet one. Just spend some time, just me and you. I haven't spent enough time getting to know you.
You guys roll up to the quiet,
I'm
decent
sorry.
diner.
I was scrolled up so I could only see the top of her head, and I'm like, wow, she really is short.
I need to ask a question.
Yeah.
Is Aelin's Hatter's supposed to be watching the stream to see the full UI, right?
He doesn't have to.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
You should.
Nobody said that.
You don't have to.
You should.
You don't
watch the
have
stream.
to. Because of the sound and all that shit.
You can mute it, but I'm just
Oh.
saying you should check every once in a while.
Oh, God.
You have the memory of a goldfish. And I've been having to mute myself for all the mean things I keep saying under my breath.
Oh, it's amazing.
She sits down in the chair across from you. She doesn't look pleased. There's a part of her that's enjoying that you want to spend some one-on-one with her, and she's kind of curious as to what the fuck you're gonna talk about with her because you've never really held a conversation with this woman. And but the restaurant itself, it's not high-end enough for what she was really hoping for. While she was pretty cool with everything else to this date, the noodle shop was fun. She was really hoping you'd wow her, and it just didn't get there. And it shows on her face as she orders just a simple sort of meal, trying not to do anything too fancy because she doesn't want to accidentally get something that's undercooked because these people can't handle it, sort of thing. But she does like the view. In fact, she keeps looking out over there. So what are you talking to her about?
No, I don't think I've ever asked you. What are your hopes and dreams? Like, you're fucking pregnant and you're married to an absolute moron.
Mm-hmm. Mainly because the others can't get me pregnant.
That cut me deep, but all right.
Look, just be happy you're pretty enough I can handle you.
Okay, it's just...
Yes,
beat
I
on Aelin
decided
Day.
to take you because of your looks.
That's half a compliment, I suppose. But come on, hopes and dreams. What do you want out of life?
I want to know why the fuck you care. You never showed any care before.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know about love and all that shit. I spent 400 years with a fucking... What that now I see is a psychotic madman with a real hard-on for murder.
Good to know I married into a good family.
You've met the rest of me family.
Except for this murdering madman, apparently.
And I hope you never have to meet him. At least not while his head's still attached. But that's a long story. Come on, but what do you want?
I want to live a long, happy life with my girls and our children, while I, run a shop on the side and rule over the entirety of Elmoroth one day.
Okay, I'm going to gloss over the fact that I wasn't included in any of that. You want to rule Elmoroth?
One day. Really
I'm sure I
depends.
could make that happen.
Sylvan and I's been talking about this whole democracy thing she wants to set up, but we'd have to get rid of the queen first, of course. But at the very least, then I'd be able to take the head over for the whole, dwarven aspect of the city.
I mean, that's... aye.
What?
I was just never really one for ruling myself. Never really gave a fuck.
Would have never fucking told. I've never could have told that to you. No. No! In fact, I'm so shocked, Aelin!
I'm sensing sarcasm in your voice.
Wow, you do have a brain up there, don't ya?
You know what? He would have ordered like a fucking frothy drink. He's just gonna pick up some of the froth and flick it at her face. With a smile.
She's gonna get up on her she's gonna stand up on the chair. She's gonna lean over, grab you by your shirt, and pull you close. I wouldn't be this angry if you had at all held up your end of the whole marriage thing. Then she's gonna tweak your nose and sit back down.
I know. But look, I'm new to all this, alright? At least I'm trying.
We
I'm
tried
learning.
to. We tried to help you.
I was also trying to save the world. Still am, in fact.
All I'm
People
hearing
seem to
are a
keep
lot of
forgetting that.
excuses, not a lot of taking responsibility for your actions, Aelin.
At least you still have 2 call friends.
No, I only have... Oh, well, I have one in a fucking dice roll. I can't believe I'm saying this, but... What would Wilk do?
Wilk, what would you do in this situation?
Well, I'd look at it like a battlefield. First, I'd agree with what they're saying to calm them down, and then I'd strike from the side and ask about what they think they should name the babies. Talk about baby names.
God, man! Are you a wizard? Okay, you know what? You're right. I need to take more responsibility. That's something I've been working on. Again, spent a lot of time. That doesn't matter.
You did agree
What
to all
matters?
this, and I had hoped that you would at least give it an attempt to keep in contact. Do you think you could try for the future? Or am I just literally talking at a wall and I'm gonna have to deal with you coming by every, half a year? Just to, take me out on dates I don't really enjoy?
No. Now, I can't promise that until all of this is done, I'll be around all the time, but I'll
Fair
be
enough.
around more. And
Well-
once this is done, I'll stop adventuring.
And how about until then, will you be at least talking to us every night?
I
From
can
what
do
I
that.
hear from Sylvanar, your friend Wilk, who's far younger than you, with no experience whatsoever and emotions that he's never had to deal with before, calling his girlfriend every night. And I'm just sitting here wondering, the fuck happened?
In my defense, No, in fact, fuck, you're right. How the fuck is Wilk better at this than me? Well,
Would it help
so
if
what do
I
you
were
think
to
about
reach
naming
out
one
to
of the girls
call-
Faelene? He just straight up spoke over her.
After your mother?
Hey,
And yes, I do know that's your mother. I know more about you than you think.
I mean, I should
I
hope
kind
so.
of
You
like
wouldn't be
it,
helped.
actually. I was thinking that if one of Rose's is a girl, definitely. Mine, I don't think she'll match it very well. Really depends. I don't know what they're going to look like. What do you think?
Well, I'm certainly hoping to get your eyes.
Ah, flatterer.
Just speaking the truth. I mean, come on. If they have, like, my complexion with your burning eyes, God, that'd be perfect.
What if they were green, though?
Oh, your complexion with my eyes.
No. No, your complexion, but the eyes are mine, like mine, but they're green colored.
Ooh,
Right? Like some
that would be
jade
feckin'
fire.
awesome.
Ooh, we need to name one of them Jade then.
I
If
can
they
definitely work with Jade.
like Jade. What about the
Aye.
boys though?
I mean, I do like the name Wilk.
After your friend?
I mean, let's face it, he's probably gonna die.
Also,
Don't out me like this.
we should probably talk about godparents. There's a whole lot that has to happen. One thing's first. When we go into labor, you're coming to be here, right?
Oh, you're telling me exactly when you're in labor. I'll leave. I don't care if I've got Silas in behinds. I'm gone.
Okay. Also, in the future, would it help if we were to call you?
Actually, yes.
Because we stopped because you stopped fucking answering.
I mean, to be fair, you did call me at some really inopportune times.
Like that shit matter! It's your wives! At least call us back!
All right, that's on me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's a deal. I'll call you every night, and if by any chance I forget, you call me.
You have it till midnight every night, and then we're gonna be calling you all night until you fucking pick up.
Done.
Alright? She
Yep.
holds out a hand.
Instead of shaking it, he'll take it and kiss her knuckles.
If you manage to pull this around, I'll start thinking about you in the future as well. I'm not gonna hold my breath, though. You've not given me not much to work with.
I'm not really great at that. Aha, I saw that. All right, I know I fucked up this kind of date thing, but I'm learning.
If you want any information on that, honestly, bringing me to a shop of some sort so I could buy something for the others would have been the good thing. Also, definitely should have taken Rose first.
I figured you were the one that was most hurt.
Nah,
Huh.
I sort of wrote you off like the first month after you left.
Wow!
Rose is a lot more romantic and she really cared about you.
Cared past tense.
You're right in the line there, sir.
Well, fuck. I know who I'm taking out next then.
Yeah, let's hope it's not too late though, huh?
Ah,
Well,
it's
she may
never too
not
late.
be as dominant as me. She feels she gets left to the sidelines too much because she's too nice. So not taking her out first is probably a blow.
Well, I'm sure I can make up for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's
What
gonna
you
look
got
out the
planned
window.
for that one?
A wizard never reveals his secrets.
They're my wives too, and I care.
Look, all you need to know is she's going to be very happy. That I promise you.
She's just rubbing the bridge of her nose like, you're gonna fuck this up. What about Chione?
Probably.
She's the most difficult to please because unless you know her for as long as I do, you won't know shit about her.
I mean, I know she likes magic and magical things.
Wow, so
So?
superficial.
But look, I'm not exactly versed in magic myself.
She just blinks at you.
I mean, I could have done with feckin' portals. It's ruined a lot of me plans. Kind of stuck in Amelroth. I know nothing about this city.
Perhaps. I don't know. while magic is nice and all, considering it's sort of outlawed here in the city, she likes alchemy. And perhaps not bringing up the magic thing constantly. It's a bit much to be constantly labeled as something when you have other things you enjoy as well. As a small hint, because you didn't fuck this up nearly as badly as you think, perhaps go check the books around her reading spot in the library.
All
They
right.
might give you a hint as to what she likes.
She was reading one about the, Right, it was the intricacies of using up too much soul, right?
Don't look at the one she was reading that day. Look at the ones piled up around her.
All right, Feck. I can do that.
Also,
Alright.
you make any one of them cry, I'll break your arm.
What if they're happy tears?
If they're happy tears, it's fine. But if you fuck this, I'll break both your arms. One for each.
All right, it's a deal. What time is it?
Night. In
Fuck.
fact, she's yawning.
All right, we should get you back home.
Yeah, I'm tired. And the babies are kicking something fierce.
Oh, can I feel?
Sure.
Gotta kind of
takes-
restrain himself from leaping over the table.
She takes your hand, presses against where she's feeling the movements, and you feel two what are unmistakably feet just slam into your hand. Something like, damn, dude, you're surprised this dwarf hasn't had broken ribs yet. But then again, they're dwarves.
Ah, we're gonna have two fighters on our hands.
Damn right we are.
Is there anything I can give you for the discomfort?
No, it reminds me they're still alive.
I suppose that's good, hey? All right,
It's
come
just
on, let's get you
nothing.
home.
You gotta go to the fucking fighting pits of the Firebeards, and then you'll feel pain.
You know what? It's a date.
She
Eventually.
leans on you going out. She's waddling a bit. She's done a lot of walking today, and it's showing.
The next cab, he's gonna get straight, to the front door.
Yeah, you get her on the carriage. You take her home. She gives you a kiss on the cheek and heads straight to bed. No hesitation. Do you go to your room?
Yes, he's not gonna push his luck.
You're exhausted too. That was a lot.
Is
But
Lila
you're
here?
back in your room. No.
Where the fuck is she?
Watching with lust at the TV. Bold move, Cotton. What do you think, Oswald? Do you think he's got a grip in his life?
I don't know who this Oswald is, but I think this lad's gonna lose his jewels by the end of the day.
Sounds about right.
Because that was-
Aahana, how long till he's in prison?
I mean, I think he's more at risk of getting murdered by Ruby for upsetting the other girls before prison.
Fair enough, fair enough. What do you think, Lust? Extends microphone.
This is the best fucking soap opera I've watched since the birth of the universe.
Alright, you'll hit the bed.
You pass out face down on the bed. You don't even fucking, just trance. You're so fucking, body and mentally exhausted. You've never had to deal with this shit before, and it shows, and it's also draining more than you thought it would. You're not a social creature, you're finding out.
No, I am not.
The next morning dawns, and you're like, I don't want to get out of bed, but you know you should. Because one, yesterday you didn't greet the other two, nor did you give them gifts.
But he did leave the gifts there for them today.
True. I guess that means they would have gotten those gifts. But you didn't talk to them.
Alright, God, I'm gonna get out to... Oh, my clothes are
Oh,
all
you didn't
off.
leave one to
Heck.
Rose. So yeah, Rose didn't get anything yesterday. So not only did you not take her out first, you didn't give her anything yesterday or talk to her yesterday. Bravo.
Oh.
Fucking bravo.
Do I reset the X's on us, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. But
If you
Rose is
take
that
your
Stream
too?
again. There's 8
Rose is that too now.
X's.
Okay, he's gonna get up. He's gonna check that drawer again.
Uh-huh.
Because his clothes are, 2 days old now.
Uh-huh. You gonna roll the dice of fate to see how well you pick out your clothes today?
Yep. What was
Alright.
it again?
Charisma. +5.
Then
You wear
that's
the
12.
same thing you wore that first day. God damn it, it worked then, it's gonna work today. Let's go!
Fuck yeah, it is.
Nice and
Alright.
breezy and natural. Maybe she'll like it. She's romantic, right?
He's gonna open the drawer with his pack. Sure, I forgot to grab something. Right, who am I picking out today? I always forget their names.
I don't know. Who are you picking up today?
Rose. And of course, Rose is the druid. I didn't pick anything up for the druid. Fuck it
No,
all.
you didn't.
Might have.
Once, much like Ruby said, Rose always feels like she gets forgotten because she's so normal and nice.
Alright. He's gonna bundle up his clothes from yesterday and head out.
Okay.
I like how he clicks on the door.
I know.
I love this.
She added a cursor, I'm using the cursor.
I know you are.
Alright, are there any servants around?
Yeah. You see Sylvie.
Ah, Sylvie! Would you be able to, like, wash and make these smell all nice?
She holds out her arms.
Very gently put them in. Thank
She
you, darling.
scurries away immediately.
Alright. To the kitchen.
You head to the kitchen.
Which was that way.
Once again, you see Rose working in the corner. You're up a bit earlier today, so you're seeing her in the middle of setting up 3 plates with food. Oh, you're up early. I'll make another plate.
Is there anything I can do to help, prepare the food? Or anything like that?
I mean, prepare no, but if you would like to help clean up, that'd be great. Would help me with my back a bit.
Absolutely.
Do you know we're having triplets? It kind of runs in the family.
Just kind of blank staring at it for a second. So that's, counting on his fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids so far.
Yep. It's gonna be a big family.
Hey.
She sets up the plates, rings a little bell. Another servant steps in, takes the plates takes 2 of the plates and vanishes with them. And then she just has hers, which she pulls up a chair to the counter and starts eating, and offers you a seat next to her with your own plate.
He'll hop up next to her. Kind of close to the just kind of touching.
How was your date yesterday?
I don't know you 3 as well as I thought I did.
Anyone could have said that, dear.
But I'm trying.
We'll see about that.
I also made a mistake, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh?
I took Ruby out because I thought that she was the most, hurt by my absence. But
She doesn't feel things like that, honestly.
I'm starting to see that now. But I realized it was actually you.
Oh, really?
You don't really wear your heart on your sleeve, so to speak.
You gotta be tough when you're around someone like Ruby. However, she sees right through me every time, doesn't she?
Oh, hi, she does. So I owe you an apology. I should have took you out first, and had I known how hurt you were, I would have.
Aw, that's sweet of you.
But I'm making up for that now. Let's finish our meal. And then we'll go out for the day.
I'm gonna act in the whole hope of Ruby and ask, did you talk to Chione today?
Not yet, but I plan on it.
Before we leave?
Hey, I was gonna go let you get changed.
Alright. Are you still gonna do the dishes, dear?
Of course.
Alright. And with that, you guys finish your meal. You help her with the dishes. You get it done much faster, and then she gives you a nice kiss on the cheek as she heads out. I'll be waiting in the foyer here in a half hour.
All right, I won't be long.
Good luck, dear.
I'm gonna need it. And you'll head out and head up at the fucking library. Fuck, I was hoping that apology would get rid of a cross.
It did. You were at 2.
Wrong one.
Oh, fuck, I was at 2?
Yeah.
You should check every once in a while.
I did. No, but it was at 2.
Raph, one of these times when he thinks he's doing well, just put like 12 on one of them.
Oh, should I put like a silver star on Ruby or something?
Yep, Silver Star.
Boop. This
You
is
had
It
to
didn't
the
make a blood
library.
feud.
Good lord. You head to the library and you see immediately that, first off, she's not here today. What do?
He's gonna head over to a little reading perch.
You go to the reading perch.
He's gonna just check out like the first 5 books that are kind of scattered around.
You see 3 different romance novels, but set in different universes. One's in space. And then you see the other books are what you can only imagine as a comic book or a, what are the anime versions called?
a manga.
A manga.
One of them hentais.
Looks to be a magical girl, manga.
Alright, so she likes romance books. And romance in general. I could do romance. I'm a romantic guy.
That's what you got out of that?
Yes.
Okay. I tried.
I think also that she likes comic books and stuff. Fuck.
All the women in this call are judging you.
She's a weeb. She likes really, really interesting kind of like stuff that, it's this universe's version of a weeb. You know how Oswald's into monsters and the monster movies and shit? She's like that, but with like her own genre of things.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, fuck you, Raph. I heard that.
Let me just put like
Alright.
3 more X's up.
He's gonna head out, and that only took like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. 5 minutes.
Alright, where would Chione be? Agreed?
He doesn't answer. He's not allowed to help you with that shit.
Ah, God, he's an ass. You know, you'll head out and really quickly go to the little dining room.
Okay. You're in the eating room. It's empty, but not quiet.
Oh, what does he hear?
Perception.
Deception? Really, the one nat 20 I'm gonna get tonight, and it was on that.
Bubbling and a humming. Not like a person humming, but like a machine-ish almost humming.
Is it coming from upstairs?
No, from a door semi close to this area, just not close. It's kind of closer to the library, honestly.
Alright, you head over there.
You see Chione currently working on her workshop. She's got the crystal in the corner with some things hooked up to it, and it's what's currently humming. But she's not, not sure what she's doing with that. But she is currently seemingly fucking with a bunch of potions. She looks up, but doesn't say anything as you enter.
Hello, my love.
What do you want?
I just wanted to come say hi before I headed out for the day. See what you were doing. See how you like the crystal. And the potions that I honestly don't know what they are.
Those were interesting enough. Weird that you gave them to me in a bunch.
I just figured you'd like them, I don't know.
Well, normally if you're doing the whole carton thing, especially in like games, you spread it out a bit.
I mean, yeah, but I have more ideas for her gifts, I think.
Oh yeah? What's your gift today?
But I'm not giving you it yet. I haven't been out to get it.
Uh-huh. Guess what you would have had today if you didn't give me all those right off the bat?
A gift to give you.
You'd be the worst in one of those games. I'll never be able to play with you.
Ah, come on, it would be fun to teach me.
No.
Harsh. So what are you doing?
I'm currently working on an elixir. It's a polygraph elixir.
And what does that do?
Lets you know if someone's lying.
Aren't there spells for that?
Yep.
Huh. I suppose it'll help people who aren't magically inclined.
It's also just funner.
You're going to use that on me at some point, aren't you?
Definitely.
Fuck. It's not Aelin. I don't lie to you people anyway. Again, I say you people.
You know that's a lie, right?
I don't intentionally lie to you people. Right.
Just because you're one of those, liars and can't help but lie doesn't mean that you don't try. You should probably try a little bit harder not to lie, huh?
I promise I'll try a little bit harder. A lot harder.
You should probably not lie before when you're making promises.
That wasn't a lie. I will try.
Oh, you're one of those that doesn't think that try means much, do you?
I
It
I
gives you
can't
the
fucking
whole-
win.
In the future, how about you do the whole I won't lie anymore and then take responsibility when you fuck up?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
Now, how do you plan on spending your day? He's gonna kind of just walk up to her and lean over her shoulder to see exactly what she's doing.
As you lean over, you out of the corner of your eye, in the shadowy corner that you didn't notice before, you see one of the servants strapped to a chair, blindfolded and gagged, sweating profusely. I plan on testing a bunch of these potions.
And is that a willing participant?
Oh, you saw him. Damn. She waves a hand in front of your face, and you no longer know about that guy.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. What were we talking about?
You were asking me what I was doing today, and I was telling you I was going to be testing out some potions.
All right. Well, you have fun with that, my dear. And
Oh, I will.
I don't doubt it, you wee little psychopath.
Oh, I'm not nearly as bad as Rose.
Aye, so I'm getting that, aye. Try and kiss her on the top of the head again and hug her.
She giggles a little bit.
All right, I love you. I'll be back later.
We'll see about that. You do know you forgot that promise from before.
What promise?
You said you were going to come in one night.
I did come looking. Oh, no, I didn't. No.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was exhausted.
Oh,
See? I
and
caught
you
myself in a lie.
That's on you. I'm so angry about
Good
that.
lord.
Pinky has been yelling at you the entire time.
It's like a bad movie.
It's like, oh yeah, I'll make a promise to you. I'll be back in time. How dare you imply I won't? Goes out and doesn't come back until everyone's asleep. Oh, did I promise something?
Maybe not.
Christ.
I didn't lie. I keep all my promises.
All right,
It's-
that was entirely on me.
She's
I'm
just
sorry.
hoping you're lying, because if you're that stupid.
For the audience, yes, I'm that stupid. Again, now you
head
see
to
why
the
I'm single.
foyer. You head to the foyer in time to see Rose actually stepping outside with a look of like, oh my god, the outdoors, yay. She didn't wait for you. She went outside.
Hope you didn't forget someone.
I was
Unless-
actually about to go see her.
Oh, were you? Never mind.
Yes! I'll just be 2 minutes, love!
Stop giving him hints, bitches.
I genuinely was gonna go see her. I want to go
Where are you
see if she
going?
likes the gifts. It's gonna go ahead to the forge.
In the forge, you see she's wearing your hammer and, your smock, and currently using the hammer on what appears to be some sort of long, thin blade.
He's gonna clear his throat really loud.
She jumps a little and turns around. Oh, there you are.
See, didn't sneak up on you this time.
Yeah, it's because you didn't want to die.
Yeah, aye. So, how'd you like them?
They work. I like that I'm branded now.
Branded?
She
Sorry, what-
gestures to the New Alden thing on the front of it.
I mean, as long as you like it.
Am I not supposed to?
Oh, wait, you mean branded as in, like, a shop brand, right?
Both, really.
It doesn't surprise me that you're into that, actually.
She just blinks at you a couple more times, and the brand of pride on her, like, right below her throat, just sort of there.
Alright, anyway, I just wanted to come say hi before I head out.
Oh, well, hello.
What, no kiss? No lovey shit?
What, no gift?
Not... I'll bring you one later.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Just not gonna say it.
Okay, you know what? I know you're pregnant, but just stay up a wee bit later tonight, alright?
I make no promises.
That's probably a good thing, because I can't seem to feckin' keep mine.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing you also forgot to get Ciccone something.
I didn't forget. I just give you everything at once. I really shouldn't have. I thought I was doing the right thing.
That's okay. From what Chione says, you'd be very bad at strategy gaming.
Aye, she said that to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, come here. You hop over and give her a little kiss.
She's gonna shove you away. Just go. I'm sweaty.
I like it when you're sweaty.
She just rolls her eyes heavily at you.
Finger guns as he backs out the door. God, he's been hanging around with Wilk too long.
Where are you going?
He's gonna head out and go see Rose. They're ready for the day.
Are they now? Rose smiles
Not at
as you
all.
step outside, and she's just like, she's currently, for somehow, in the span of the time that you've been inside, she's made a little, like, garland wreath out of, like, pink flowers from the nearby tree and leaves, and she, like, reaches up and sets it up on your head. There you go.
You quite happily wear it. Huh, thank you. Alright, Jeremy!
He trots over with a sigh. Another one?
What you mean another one? I have 3 wives. They're all feckin' beautiful and deserve the best.
He just stares at you.
I'm going to fire you if you keep that up.
I haven't said anything, sir.
Yeah, keep it that way. Now, you remember that store that we went to? Shit, no, wrong wife. Fuck, my brain just stopped.
Second X appears on Rose.
You didn't say that out loud, fuck off. Alright, do we have any nice gardens in Emelrath?
Quite
Like
a few, sir.
Alright, what's the nicest?
The nicest doesn't open till afternoon.
Alright. In that case, we're heading out of the city for the day.
Out of the city.
Hey!
Rose kind of tugs on your sleeve. I don't know if the child can handle that. I'm a bit heavier than the others, if you haven't noticed. I
And
have heard
that is
there's a
why...
really nice shop in town that sells some interesting flowers.
Well, I was gonna have Jeremy here carry you. But alright, we can go to the shop.
But there's carriages.
Aye, they don't go out of the city.
We can buy one that does.
That's a good point. Alright, you know what? We'll go to the shop, and if we have time, we'll head outside. If not, I'm here for a whole month.
All right.
You need to be shot.
Fuck you.
So, are we going to go get something to eat after the shop?
Of course, your choice, wherever you'd like.
Well, I mean, I'm more interested in what you think I'd like.
Alright, I can do that.
And she, out of all of them, has handed you a small pamphlet of local shops and places to take people on dates.
You tuck it into his pocket.
I suggest
All
reading it now while we're riding.
I don't need it. I've got everything up here in me head.
So that's one of your big bad flaws, is the fact that you're not able or willing to accept help, huh?
You're not the first person to say that. That hurts.
God damn.
Alright, flower shop.
She's looking at you and not getting in the carriage yet.
Would you like me to read it? Yes.
All right. She climbs in the carriage now.
Alright, you'll read it along the way.
So, while you're riding along, she gestures towards the cafe section, and she wants you to pick a cafe for for your lunch. All right. The options are a sort of sakura garden cafe, a cozy little cutie cafe, and we've got a high-end cafe.
Are you wanting me to tell me my choice, or just surprise you?
Surprise me.
All right. Put the leaflet away, knowing full well that his choice is going to fuck everything.
All right, let's go to the the flower shop. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking day, isn't it?
The most infuriating
gonna be
part of
there,
this. The most infuriating part of this is being one of his lifelines and knowing a good idea, but not being allowed to proactively
I know, right?
say anything.
I know,
He
right?
has to
I'm
ask
pretty
for help.
sure you and me have the same idea, Raph.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll
message you.
No, bitch.
You message me, okay.
All right, at the Sakura Garden. Oh wait, no wait. Hang on. God, I'm dumb. This is no. We were going to the fucking flower cafe. All right, my brain is.
We had the
rotting.
same idea.
My brain is rotting from the dumb so far. I gotta find the flower shop. Yeah.
I mean, keep the Sakura fucking thing up, because that's where I was taking it.
That's not it either. Fuck, where is it?
Ruby, what are you doing here?
You shut your mouth. Found it! There we go. You enter the large, lavish, middle tier shop of Elmoroth. It's literally touted as the Elmoroth's or Thirol's largest and most expansive and expensive flower shop. And her eyes light up. She drags you all over the place. This large, heavily pregnant woman is literally making you short-breathed as she runs around to all of the different plants and flowers and is literally shoving in your arms all of the things she wants to buy, including things that are much too big to the point where you had to run off or at least order the guard to get you a cart. And then you needed another cart that he is now pushing. And then there's another cart that she's currently pushing. She is so excited. You've never seen her so lively. And now you understand why Ruby fell for her. She is absolutely stunning whenever she is in her element.
He's just smiling, kind of like starstruck.
She's like a girl, like a kid in a candy store, man.
You know, instead of just individual flowers, would you like the shop?
You can do that?
I can do anything.
I mean, I have been meaning to find a place to sell my things, so, the bigger garden was to help handle the storage problem.
Right, you know what? He's gonna put everything down in the cart and just give me a minute.
I still
Go
want
find
to
the
take
shop
these
owner.
home, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You find the shop owner. It seems to be an unblessed elf who's currently behind the counter making a bouquet. She sees you as you walk over and smiles. How may I help you today?
All right. You see my wife over there, that beautiful wee dwarf?
Mm-hmm.
She wants your shop.
Okay.
I want to buy your shop. Name a price.
You're not going to put me out of a job, are you?
It
It is a large shop. You're going to need more than your wife to run it.
Rose, do you need help?
Of course! This is huge!
You keep your job.
Okay. Who are you? Do you have the money for a shop this size?
I'm Aelin Newalden. Heir to the Newalden throne.
Oh, never mind. I mean, the market price is 30 bronze?
I tell you what, I'll give you 15 and 30% cut of the profits for the next 40 years.
Only 40?
You know what? You're an elf. 100 years.
She holds out her hand. Deal?
All right. On to the fifth. I need to do math. I know it's 15 plus 3. Jesus, Aahana, come on. Right, I'll handle the 15 bronze. All right, I'll have my guy write up a contract and stuff. I don't know about that.
I'm
But
guessing that's also going to help me figure out where I'm shipping all the stuff you're taking home.
Oh, I just send it to the New Alden Manor.
Yeah.
Just kind of point over to
waddles
the.
off, literally wearing like a flower coat. You don't know where the fuck she had the time to like make this. You know, you handled that a lot nicer than I thought you would. Everything I hear says that you're a bit of a temper.
Oh, I do have a horrible temper, but she was agreeable. Besides, I don't make a habit out of threatening women.
Oh, so it's just women.
Hey, men are fair game, but women, you never know how strong they are.
You
If
see
they're
her
incredibly
eyes-
weak, it's...
You see your eyes start to narrow a little bit.
Well, look, if a woman's incredibly weak and I threaten her, that just makes me an ass. If she's strong like you guys, well, it makes me a dead ass, but a bit less of an ass. Whereas a man, you can normally tell if he's, 7 foot tall and built like a house. He could probably take me.
I mean, I think most women might be able to take you too, dear.
I'm not gonna get into that one. Let's have a nice date.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dodge that bullet.
You made the bullet.
I was hoping you were gonna say dodge that bullet. Ah,
Where-
fuck! As another X is added.
So where are we taking our lunch, dear?
Do we, Sakura Garden Cafe?
I was hoping you'd say that.
I know, it's almost as if there was a voice in the back of my head that showed me a screen.
You shut your face. As you arrive at the Sakura Garden, as the noon sun starts to tip down towards the afternoon, she smiles and looks at you. Do you wanna eat outside or inside?
Outside. With the table closest to the prettiest plants.
Oh, I'm making this too easy on you, aren't I?
Nah, this is fucking killing me. I haven't had to think this hard in a long time.
Oh, so I'm not the easiest one.
But no, of course not.
Really?
None of you are easy.
That's a first. If you had to pick someone to be the easiest to handle, who would it be?
Ruby.
Really?
Hey.
That's a first. You guys sit down in a nice little table that's sort of isolated from the others, surrounded by flowers. She looks very happy. What makes you say she's the easiest one?
She's the most emotional. I can always tell how she's feeling because she's usually punching me.
Oh, you mean she's the most angry?
I mean, not just that. Like you. You were incredibly hurt that I'd been gone for so long, but you told me you forgave me straight away. She made it clear that I'm not even in her future anymore. For now.
I don't know if I'd call that emotional, dear.
Well, Look, I'm not good at emotions or any of that shit, really. I've
I
never
can
really met a
tell.
problem I couldn't stab to fix.
Well, I mean, I would hope that you'd learn how to not have to stab the problems before the kids are born. Don't stab the children, please.
I mean, they're born of us. If I stab them, they'd probably stab me back twice as bad.
Infants are helpless. They're not going to be able to stab you back.
Ah, but these are my infants. They're gonna be born with a blade in their hand.
I really hope not. That would hurt.
Metaphorical, but nah, you're right.
Fucking hell.
So what are your plans for the future? Are you going to keep wandering around, or are we going to see you around more often to help raise the kids?
I'm gonna be around a lot more.
I'd
And-
hope so. While the other girls are a lot more into, women, I kind of go both ways pretty evenly. And the lack of men has been a problem for me.
I mean, oh wait, no, Lust is a woman, right? No, Lust is a guy.
Lust is lust.
That's true, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be around a lot while we're doing this whole saving the world thing.
Well,
But once that's
after.
done,
You think that's
Oh,
going
what?
to last another fucking 10 years or some shit?
I fucking hope not. I want Silas dead before the next new moon.
Well, let's hope you don't miss out on most of your children's milestones, because that would suck. Not to mention, all of the bonding happens early. If they don't see you before they start making memories, they're probably going to have a hard time bonding with you.
But I can give you my word that once this is all done, I'll be hanging up my adventuring hat.
Oh, really?
Aye. I'm sure I
Okay.
could take to being a noble. I can act all fancy, poncy prick.
Part of me really wants to believe you, but part of me knows better.
I'll just have to prove you wrong.
Look, none of you screams noble. In fact,
I
most
mean,
of you screams like me to be out in the wild. Just different types of the wild. While you might want to be in the middle of a forest, in the middle of a downpour, muddy and dirty, I more want to be in the middle of a garden, refining, the plants to be their fullest, bestest self.
Speaking of bestest self, I'm gonna look around and just pick the prettiest flower we can see. Just pluck it straight from the fucking stem. Pretty flower for me, pretty flower.
Aw, you shouldn't have. And she just tucks it behind her ear.
He's just sitting there looking proud as fuck.
I was
Alright,
waiting for her to
so-
kill you for picking a flower.
Yeah, me too.
Now what you do?
She has a garden. She picks flowers.
Fair
A
enough.
12-foot-tall orc owner of the cafe cracking his knuckles. You really shouldn't have, really.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked Ruby. What do you want out of life? Like, really?
The biggest garden I've ever made in my life would probably be the entirety of the city covered in a garden. Honestly, if I could make the entirety of the Forbidden Forest take over the plains, that'd probably be the best thing I've ever done in my life. Also, I've always wanted to meet a dryad. The male versions, though. Those little flower fucks.
His fucking eyes just light up. I could actually help with that.
Really?
Hey, I met a group of them. Was it before or after I met you?
No, I can't tell you.
Yeah, Forest Dryad, Tritalia. The ones that Oswald's
just-
finding.
Yeah, I guess. She did just say she wants to meet the men, though.
I mean, she has to know some guys.
She's relying on Oswald to find dates. Oswald!
Oh,
This
shit,
is
you're right.
beautiful.
Stop helping him!
Wait, so what were the other ones that we found?
Nymphs.
The ones that were nymphs, right? Fuck. Fuck it, I can still help with that at some point.
Well, if you ever do find one, you better tell me about him. Also, I've always wanted a pentriant, like one of the big boys, like the living trees. I've wanted him to be helping me in my garden, like help protect it, things like that.
I mean, I'm
I'll
not sure about.
raise a wooden army and take over the world, if that's okay.
You know what? If you want the world, I'll make sure it falls at your feet.
Awesome.
I'm not sure about a pet treant, but I did meet one a while back.
You'll have to
We could-
introduce me.
Hey, we could probably pay him to help you.
We're gonna have to go on adventures together.
Oh, absolutely.
See,
Maybe
I
when
told
you're
you
less
you didn't
pregnant.
want to be a fucking noble.
I can do both.
I don't think you can.
I could try.
She laughs at that.
Now, how do you feel about taverns?
I really don't really mind them, but at the moment I can't really enjoy them either.
Fuck, that's right. Babies and beer.
Exactly. I'm surprised you know.
I didn't up until yesterday.
Oh, how honest of you.
Oh my god.
So where are we
All
going
right.
next?
What time is it?
Fucking 2?
Ooh.
You got plenty of people to call on for ideas.
Yeah, he is actually gonna call on Oswald.
Oswald, you're being. What would Oswald do in this
Take
situation?
her to Laluna's Grove.
I don't think he's welcome there.
He's not.
He might be.
You know what? This is probably going to get me killed. But I have somewhere I know you'll love.
Oh, really?
You've met Laluna, right?
No.
Did
Who's
you know?
Luna?
Someone I know, she's the leader of... Fuck, this is going back like session 2.
You're entirely wrong there. You are completely wrong.
Alright, that's so Kitty, Lamia, First Dryad. I have a name somewhere. She's the Owl Lady. Why is that all that I have for her?
Beautiful.
What, you want to call on someone else?
Yeah.
Who you want to call
Ah,
on?
fuck it. Okay, Aahana wasn't there, so he's gonna call him Wilk.
Wilk.
What would Wilk describe her as?
What the fuck would Wilk do in this situation?
Well, they seem to like maturity. Show that you can handle apologizing and endearing yourself to make her happy in the grove.
I've just had a brilliant idea. He's just gonna grab her by the hand, dump a bunch of copper on the table. Come on, let's go!
Oh, alright. You guys take a cab? To where?
They take a cab down to the grove.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, who actually was she? I just have Owl Lady.
Can we tell him,
No.
please?
Fuck! I really need to make more detailed notes. Although, to be fair, that is from, like, session 2. As they walk in, he's gonna have his hands over her eyes.
Wrong one. No, it's not. Yay.
No, it's not.
Sorry.
Okay, are you ready?
Proper. Yes, I smell nature.
Then he's gonna go, ta-da!
Ooh, this is a grove, isn't it? One of the druid ones? I didn't know there was one of these in the city.
Hey, if you see an owl, let me know.
Why?
She's, I pissed her off a long time ago. I have a habit of doing that.
What did you do?
I kicked down her door. I was just me, basically.
But I've never seen you kick down a door.
You've never seen me around a locked door.
Well, I feel bad entering another druid's grove. Let me at least send a greeting. And she sort of reaches up, and you see as she sort of like draws a sigil in the air that grows green for a moment, and then she just waits.
What are we waiting for?
Permission.
All right. He's constantly
that a
scanning
wrong
the air.
one?
Absolutely not.
Eventually, you guys see in the distance a very tall, unblessed elf striding towards you, and it all comes back to you, hitting you in the face. While you did kick in this lady's door, you also decided that you wanted to bathe in her moonwell. And
Oh, God,
were
that's
very
right.
disrespectful to her elf, including attacking it. Or her owl, I mean. Where is
Hi.
she?
Hopefully he follows Wilk's advice.
All right. Does a 35 hit?
She pauses as she sees Aelin specifically, and a frown just comes over her face. Where are you? I have your picture somewhere. There she is. After taking a deep breath, she strides over, staring down at you with eyes like ice. What do you want?
Now, how would Aahana apologize?
Aahana,
Honest sincerity, own up to what you did, and beg her to see that you've changed. Because you have, you idiot.
Can't tell if that idiot was from me or Aelin.
Yes.
Mainly Aelin, that is the way, I'm pretty sure Aahana
She's called him an idiot
got
many
onto him
times.
so many times that Aelin's like, no, that's how she'd say it to me.
Aelin's inner Aahana is like 12 times more abusive than Aahana.
But
He'll
it's
drop down
true
to a
to
knee.
him.
Drop down to a knee, bow his head. Now, before you fucking beat the shit out of me, Luna, I want to offer my sincerest apologies. I was new to this world when I came in here acting like a dick. And I've matured since then. Even got 3 beautiful wives. This is one of them.
she gives a little curtsy and smiles, and Luna flashes her a small smile. I have no qualms with her. My qualm is with you.
I know. I'm just making sure you know that there's witnesses. Now, I'm sorry for bathing in your moon pool. He's gonna glance at glance up at Rose like a yeah, I did that.
Rose is staring at you with eyes wide.
I think I threw my neck out.
And I'm sorry for attacking your owl. Although in my defense, it was acting aggressive. I
You know-
didn't know that,
A point of advice, small elf thing. Apologies are much more sincere when you don't make excuses.
I'm starting to realize that, but I am sincerely sorry.
Then stop making excuses.
I'm just here to show Rose a beautiful garden, and yours is the most beautiful in Emerald.
You decided to come to mine instead of going to the botanical gardens?
I mean, Druid as Druid does.
You know what? That's a point in your favor. Fine. However, I'll be watching you. Well, Lily will be watching you. And she gestures behind her, and you see the large barn owl the size of Liluna perched on a tree, like in a branch of a tree, like a really large branch of a tree, staring at you. Everything she sees, I see. And
Understood.
honestly, you're the right size for a snack.
Oh no.
So be careful and welcome. And she does a little bow to your wife, who smiles. It's very nice to meet you. I'm going to love looking around your little garden. Thank you. Feel free to come whenever you need. I know there's not really any other groves here, so feel free to take your time whenever you want. You don't need to ask again. In fact, if you ever make your own, feel free to link them up. We'll have fun with that. And the smile on your wife's face, as on Rose's face, as she lights up at that, I look forward to it. With that, Liluna walks away.
You got your wife a girlfriend.
And Rose turns and smiles at you. Good attempt at a fucking, apology there, but my god, did you have to desecrate the entire place?
In my defense, I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted a bath.
Moon pools in the future are meant to be the sort of anchor point for the guardian, the guardian sort of protection spells that keeps a grove safe from outside influence.
That would have been good information like a year ago.
Well, I mean, none of your friends, I don't think, are druids.
No, they're all just as idiot. They're just as much as idiots as me. Wow, English has failed me.
Well, a good rule of thumb for the future: if you go to a place that seems out of place and magical, and people call it a grove or a sacred place, and you see a pool of water inside of a nice carving with all sorts of fun shit on it, don't fucking touch it.
I will make sure not to do that in the future. Now, come on, let's go explore.
Yeah. She starts walking off giggling like a girl. She's even jogging. You don't know how this small woman with the large of a belly is able to move like she does in these areas.
Oh, Jesus. This is taking more brain power than I thought it would. All right.
We all
I
get
think
to
we can
judge
tell
you.
that.
She goes wandering, and you follow along beside her. She points out every different plant she sees that she knows about and wants to tell you about. She babbles for hours. She reminds you a bit like Oswald, except for plants. In fact, she points out several trees she thinks would make really good awakened trees if it ever comes to that.
What's an awakened tree?
It's like a treant, but much stronger.
Oh, kind of like Jesus, the god of that we're actually trying to save. Notes.
Elenthero?
Elenthero, that's it.
A bit. I know he can awaken them. And I think treants can awaken them too. I don't remember it entirely. I haven't really gotten to study them much. I just know what my dad taught me.
Well, I'll make sure you get the chance to study them.
Ah, very nice. Now,
Hey.
She's just going to keep telling you about plants unless you have something to say to her.
No, he's quite happy to just listen about plants and try and learn. But the intelligence?
Sure.
7. He knows nothing about plants.
You know fucking nothing. In fact, it starts blending all together as longer she just continues on.
Of all things, should have just done nature.
Fuck, that would have been a good show. Oh well. He's just gonna let him wander around and follow her until she's done.
As the sun starts to set, you don't know how this place is as big as it is. Your legs ache. You guys you've been walking for a bit, looking around. The sun is setting. It's getting darker. You're somehow in a thicker, sort of like almost lavender hue forest by this point, and she's still just going, looking around in awe at everything around her, to the point where she finally turns and looks at you and says, "This has been really great, Aelin."
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it too.
That said, this place is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm also a bit lost, but I am very hungry, so...
I mean, we could probably just ask Laluna how to get out.
Oh?
I'm lost too.
Really? I thought you were a ranger.
I was too busy staring at you and, marveling at how beautiful you are when you're happy.
She blushes and giggles. Oh, stop. Alright, well, you ask her then.
Alright, he's gonna look around for that owl.
You see it doesn't take long.
Could you call Laluna? Or could you help us find our way out, please?
The owl's head sort of does a little bobble, and then there's a soft hoot, and you guys are suddenly on the street outside the grove.
Ah! How do you do that?
So where are we gonna go eat?
He's gonna whip out that pamphlet.
So apparently that Sakura Cafe has a rooftop thing that's open only in the evenings for dinners. There's also the high-end restaurant and that quiet restaurant.
Alright, now I know we've already been before, but how would you feel about going to the upstairs of that, Sakura restaurant?
Sounds
Or-
great, honestly.
Really? Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm not hard to please, really.
But you deserve the best.
I mean, the best for me is just a spot of nature with a bunch of flowers.
He's gonna try and work out in his head. Does he have time to go grab just some snack food and take her out of the city?
No. And she already told you she didn't want to go that far.
Oh, fuck yes, you did. I need to learn to listen.
You're lucky you got that for free.
Alright, Sakura Cafe it is.
All right, let's go.
Where's Jeremy been this whole time?
He's at the carriage waiting. He's been just waiting.
Oh, God. I didn't
I
pay him
mean,
to run away.
you do now pay him, so he's got to do that.
I have a god on retainer. Yay.
You guys reach the Sakura Cafe, are shown upstairs, and you see there's only a couple other couples, so you get a nice little secluded corner to yourself where you can stare out over the city.
Right, excuse me, I'll be right back.
Oh, all right.
He's gonna head out and try and find the owner.
All right. You go downstairs, and you do meet the owner, who won charisma saving throw.
God, I took his flower. 11, 16.
With a
Oh, wait.
16.
Yeah, do I get +5 for saving throws as well?
Yes, it's
Of course.
charisma stuff. So
Bet.
before you stands a drider.
The spider people?
A drider with, like the upper half of a like elf with the back end of like a spider.
Yeah.
They have like a little they have their cafe logo on like a smock that's like draped over their front, and they're cleaning some glasses. And as you step downstairs, all right, how can I help you?
All right, now I know this is incredibly short notice, but would I be able to get some musicians up here just playing something soft? I can pay.
He strokes his chin. I don't really have any contacts like that. I'm sorry.
I don't suppose you can, I don't know, cast thaumaturgy or something.
I'm not a spellcaster.
Do you know any?
No.
Fuck.
There's not a lot of spellcasters in the city, you know.
I know, I was just hoping. Alright,
Word of advice, if it's for your girlfriend upstairs, planning ahead is probably going to be your best bet. We do allow such things to come in here for things like that.
I know, I'm not good at this.
If
Alright, you know what?
You couldn't. I don't. Never mind. He
Just give me
shakes
the
his
prettiest flower that you have.
head. All right. He turns away and sort of gently, quietly walks into the back. And when he returns, he has what looks to be a lily that has been cast out of starlight. It's transparent with like a cyan blue with white edges, and there's like flecks that almost look like stars in the interior.
Alright, how much do you want for it?
This is gonna cost you a bit, sir, but be like, you seem like a nice guy, and you probably need this, so I'll just five copper.
I'll give you 10.
All right,
You'll hand it over and grab the flower. Thank you!
you're welcome.
Is she looking, like, for him, or is she just looking out over the city?
She's staring out.
He's gonna quietly sneak up to her. And just, like, flick it over her shoulder. Like, ta-da!
She blinks, looks down, she's like, oh! The fuck is this? She picks it up. I've never seen something like this before.
I don't know, the owner gave it to me. He seems like a nice guy.
Huh.
I just thought
Some
it looked
seeds
beautiful
from
and
this if I
thought you'd
can.
like it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. You know, it kind of gives me the feel of like Underdark. Maybe from there. Who's the owner anyway?
He's a dryad, I didn't ask his name.
Dryad?
You know what I meant to say.
Sure.
Dryad. Just fuck it.
A Dryder.
Hey,
Huh, I
You know-
didn't think they came this far up.
I haven't actually seen one in quite a while.
Alright. Yeah, it must be an Underdark thing.
He's
Very
slipping into the
pretty.
chair next to her. Alright, what do we then to eat?
I already ordered for us, so that's okay.
Absolutely.
I didn't know if you would like it, but I thought that you might be a steak and potatoes kind of guy.
You know, when you travel as much as I have, anything other than stale bread is amazing.
Well, then what is your favorite kind of food?
Favorite kind of food? You know, probably those feckin' stone crabs. Those things were delicious.
From the Underdark?
Yeah.
Oh, so you like seafood?
Aye, I think I've been hanging around with Lila too much.
Okay. I'll keep
mean-
it in mind for whenever you're around. If you haven't noticed, since you've never said anything about it, just me and the plants, I like cooking too.
I know, but I didn't want to impose on you. I know you like it, but having to do it all the times...
Is it because you're doing that whole like women's rights thing that I keep hearing about?
No,
I can just like cooking for cooking, you know.
I know, but I like battle for battle. But 10 days of battle straight, it'd fuck me up.
You sure that
That's-
you like it then?
Aye,
I'll never get tired of cooking.
you know what? That's good to know. Would you like a restaurant? Actually, forget I said that.
You already bought me a garden, dear. Well, a garden and a flower shop.
I mean, the greenhouse is... I suppose. But that won't be done for a while yet.
True enough. You know, you really, really turned around my whole, impression of you,
I mean, I haven't really been around enough to fucking give you a good impression.
I
That's
mean, I
on
don't
me.
think you had a good impression in you, to be fair.
Hurtful but true. Now, I asked you a question earlier. Your turn.
What do you want out of the future? Were you wanting a big family?
Honestly, I just want to be happy. I've
Who
kind of...
doesn't?
I know, but I've... What, for 400 years now, just travelled. Lived from tent to tent with a man that I thought was me well, no I didn't. That I thought was me father. It was actually a murderous sycophant. Really, really murderous. He's killed a lot of people. I thought I'd killed a lot of people.
Such a lovely family I've married myself into, no?
You're the second person to say that.
God.
But no, he's not family. Besides, you've met the only actual family. Well, other than you.
Your sister.
Aye. And I mean, she's just as dysfunctional as I am, really. Just in different ways.
I wish I could have met your mother. She looked nice.
I have a plan for that.
Huh?
Might work, might not, I don't know.
You have a plan for that?
Hey, forget I said that. Don't you worry your pretty little head.
Jesus
She
Christ.
just blinks at you over and over.
Look,
Full of
it's a fucking long
surprises
shot.
tonight, huh?
Hey, look, it's a long shot whether or not what I'm planning could work. And if I say it out loud, it probably won't work. Things never seem to do.
Fair enough.
Now, come on, let's just... Where's that feckin' food?
You guys get your food. You have a nice meal. The night ends on a really good note. In fact, such a good note, you get the special scene. Where you
What
and
is this?
Rose have a passionate night in the attic of your house. You guys went out there to watch the moon. She tells you she loves you, and she hopes that you won't fuck her over again.
I can't promise that I won't fuck up, but I can promise that I'll do everything in my power to make it right again. And
They
I learn
ended
from my mistakes.
successfully. Gold star.
Yeah, level up!
Little does he realize he fucked up somewhere.
What do you
What?
mean?
He didn't get presents.
No. For anybody.
Oh god, no I didn't.
Put another X on Shione.
Fuck.
You told Ruby to stay up late.
Yeah, you can put another mark on her too, but if she's already done. Actually, no, yeah, put another mark on her.
Okay, in my defense, I didn't plan on getting laid.
You keep thinking you have time in the evenings.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. Okay, is it the next morning or still that night?
Ah, shit, sorry, hang on. It's the next morning, you're in your bed, you had a great night, but there's a sudden and overwhelming sense of dread that grips your chest as you suddenly realize, I told her to stay up. And also, I didn't get a gift for Chione.
How high is his window?
You're on the 3rd floor.
That's okay, he's gonna go into his bag, grab his ring of feather fall. Thank you, Oswald. he's leaping out that fucking window.
Alright. Hang on. I gotta set things up again.
Meanwhile, I suddenly feel really appreciated and annoyed.
Sounds of being swallowed.
Let's see what the group is doing.
Nah, this is still while we're in the sewers. I'm just standing there waiting for Johnny.
So, like, how are you guys feeling he's doing so far? How are you guys feeling about all this? We need to take a break anyway. It's been way too long. Break
Duty.
time!
You
Intermission.
dense motherfucker.
Buy people
Alright,
gifts!
everyone. Let's see how much he fucks up after these commercial breaks.
Fuck.
I think all of us have failed our predictions.
Nope, I did not say those predictions. I said he was gonna fuck up at least once. If he didn't do it perfect, I win.
I mean, I predicted the 1-3 one, but no one predicted completely failing.
He hasn't completely failed yet.
He's
Yet.
fucked up a lot more than like 9 times now.
Yeah.
He just keeps like just being able to like soothe their anger a little bit.
Yeah, he's fucked
This
up
is-
and then fucking fixed the fuck up and then fucked up again. It's been great. The
I
only
can
one
tell you
he's
exact-
almost aced, what actually on the date was Rose. But before the date, he fucked up hard with her.
I can tell you exactly what he's doing. He's doing the dating sim equivalent of everyone's dead, you're the DPS, this is an 8-man raid. There's like, if you stay alive for 20 seconds, you can kill the boss. and he's somehow fucking surviving.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be right
I'll be
back.
back too.
You still there, Ref? I'm all alone. You there still, Peppers? You watching? We don't seem to have many people in chat, but if people are watching this VOD later on, hey, have some fun. Type in the chat how bad you think the date with Chione is gonna go. I have a feeling he might actually. I'm not gonna say it. No, I have to say it. I have a feeling he's gonna fuck it all up. He's not doing too good right now.
I am returned. And Aelin, I swear to God. You better have a
not back.
good excuse. He's not back, okay.
We don't really have anyone in chat talking, but I told everyone on watching the VOD later to vote now how bad they think he's gonna fuck up the date with Chione. Also, I just have to say this now that someone's here. When he completely misread every clue that Shay gave about Chi, and then he's like, and then she was just like, she's a weeb. I'm just imagining, that post of this very southern repairman came into my room and pointed at one of my anime and said, that looks like one of them Genshin Impacts.
Oh,
I'm just imagining that with him. He sees the romance Sailor Moon model, like, oh, it might be one of them there Genshin Impacts, isn't it?
It's one of them Narutos.
Is that one of them there Honkai Star Rail Impact?
What kind of Goku was this in?
Oh dear, her art is so lovely. Is this one of those hentais I've heard about?
What did I back in on?
Giving Aelin shit for not realizing she was a weeb. The post that immediately popped into my head when you said she's a weeb and he didn't get it was the post someone said of calling in a repairman, and the very southern repairman in his very southern accent pointed to an anime figurine and said, is that one of them there Genshin Impacts? I'm just imagining him like, it's one of them there Honkai Star Rail Impact, whatever the hell the most modern game is. Anyway, she likes romance. Totally not any of this weeb shit.
Like her, both like, take her to Luluna's fucking grove.
Now, where can I take her in this city that has nature? That shoe store has a flower in the window. We're going to buying shoes.
I've done everything I can to help him. Literally everything I can.
He hasn't called on the Siangle once.
Yeah, I know. I think he's avoiding it. He's afraid he'll get wrath and end up murdering half the city.
Like, alright, Singles, what should I do? You rolled Wrath. Kill!
Make a scene.
Burn the shop down.
Kill the owner. Take it over.
Yellow.
Welcome back. Everyone's giving you plenty of shit.
I can imagine, yes.
I really
how
hope
do I
you've
fix
thought this through.
You know me better than that.
Hope you have enough money to buy another shop. But I don't think so Kitty's selling.
I don't even have enough money for another day.
Dude, families are expensive, okay?
Might have
That's
to
probably
ask for a
something Greed
loan.
might help you on.
I am back.
Welcome back.
18 bronze, 490 copper, 1 silver, and 200 gold.
Alright. You feather fall into the courtyard.
Immediately takes off running out the gate. Jeremy, follow me!
By the way, you're shirtless.
Yep.
Okay. You're in boxers at most. Jeremy's doing a slow jog behind you with a very, very anxious expression.
Jeremy, I fucked up. I was supposed to buy gifts last night, and I was supposed to go visit my other wife last night. I didn't know either of those things.
Are you sure you're cut out for this whole 3-wife thing, sir?
Absolutely feckin' not, but they're all pregnant. I don't have an out. Let's go. Alright.
There's an easy gift for fucking Ruby. Money.
I mean, no, you're right. Alright. Chione first. gonna go. It's early as fuck. Nowhere will be open. Gonna go try and find a bookstore.
Okay, what kind of bookstore? Fancy or
Yeah. No, like
mass?
the nerdy kind of bookstore.
This is as close
Comic
as you can
book
get to nerdy.
Ah, good, they're open. Alright, he's gonna head straight up to the counter. Aelin would have known what they were called, but I don't. Just a random title of one of the books that she was reading.
Okay. What about it?
He's gonna ask the woman at the counter if it's a series, like if there's more books from that series or any books like it.
She says no, but there are series like it. Perhaps try something new?
Aye, alright, what would you recommend?
She recommends 5 different series. One of them is more action-based, but it has a female protagonist. One of them is another different magical girl sort of thing, but it's like a trio of them with a whole story based around that. Then there's the romance, just a straight-up romance, like a school, high school, like slice of life thing. Then there's a romantic comedy.
You know what, just give me all 4. How many books in each series?
It's gonna ultimately cost you about a platinum. Not platinum. Bronze.
You'll
For
pay the price?
everything.
Alright, could you have these delivered to the New Alden residence, but have them wrapped up and say they're for me, for you don't know me, for Aelin New Alden, and don't make it obvious they're books.
She'll do as you say.
Alright, thank you. Come on, Jeremy!
Why am I coming with you? You don't seem to need me, sir.
Because if I get lost here, I'm fecked.
Okay.
Alright,
I would like to remind everyone. I would like to remind everyone he is naked except for boxers.
oh yes.
Where are we
Alright,
going
Ruby.
next?
Ruby, what would you like? Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. I've already bought you a feckin' weapons store. She likes high-end stuff. Jeremy, what day is it today?
Friday, sir.
Friday. Alright, well, I'm taking Chione out today, so I'll take her out tomorrow. Alright, we've got to go find a nice, up-endy restaurant. Just not the one that we went to the other day.
Okay, why are we going there?
Because I need to book a table with music and shit.
Okay, so they take you to a high-end restaurant. Where are you? There you are. Pretend it's daytime outside.
Alright, we'll go find the fucking... Is maitre d' the right word?
Sure.
Yeah. Go find the guy or girl. Hey, you there, me fine man. Ignore the fact that I'm not wearing any clothes right now. I need to book a table for tomorrow night. The best table you've got. And I need some, music, romantic music.
The best table is booked already, sir.
I don't feckin' care. You'll give me it. I'm
And why would I
Aelin New
do
Alden.
that? Of House New Alden?
Aye, heir to the throne of New
Dress
Alden.
like that?
Jeremy, vouch for me.
I don't think I have any words, sir.
You were a feckin' town guard. He's gonna show them the ring with the New Alden crest.
Alright. It'll be a hefty bill tomorrow then.
How much is hefty?
If you're a House New Alden, you can afford it, sir.
Aye, but I need to know how much. I'm going to pay you now, in advance.
We don't take it in advance, sir.
Alright, well, it's booked anyway, right? And musicians and flowers and stuff like that?
Yes.
Alright, good. It better be feckin' perfect.
He doesn't answer you.
Alright, he's gonna leave again. Alright, that's the date. I still need a feckin' gift. Jeremy, what do I buy her?
What does she like, sir?
Expensive shit?
Is that it, sir?
like weaponry and stuff. You know, high end, but
Just
What's the word?
weapons, sir?
high quality. I know she likes good jewelry. And skimpy outfits.
There's always tailor shop, sir.
Oh, there is. You wouldn't happen to know her, measurements, would you?
Why would I know your wife's measurements, sure?
Just making sure you haven't been looking too long. I'd hate to have to take your eyes. Alright, take me to a tailor.
Are you looking for something a little more affordable that can get done now, or something a little more expensive?
Expensive, but that can be done today. I'll pay extra, don't you worry about that.
What are you ordering from the tailor?
A silk dress that's like, you know those ones that like split up the side of the thigh? And like
Okay.
the join at the hip, but then they split up the side again?
What kind of fabric?
Silk.
What color? What adornments?
Does House New Alden have a colour?
Red.
Oh, okay, red it is. Red with, that New Alden crest just like below the fucking... What is the word? Jesus. The titty line.
The bodice?
Yes, thank you. My brain has just switched the fuck off.
They recommend black diamonds trailing up from the hem of the dress, kind of like stars.
Absolutely. Now, could you have that done for tonight? Like, delivered to House New Alden tonight?
Sure.
Alright, and how much is that going to cost me?
A bronze.
Done. Alright, there's 2 gifts. Now, what the fuck do I buy Rose? Like, you know what? I'll just go get her a bouquet of flowers.
I just this
To the
is
flower store, huh?
Yes. A flower store.
The one you own.
Well, it's the nicest flower store around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute before I start saying stuff in anger.
I just can't get over the fact he's to them looks like a slightly disabled elf who's a noble in ratty adventure underwear
He
in a
couldn't
fancy
prove
clothing
it.
shop going, "What's the boob line called?"
If he couldn't
God.
prove it, it'd be a much funnier thing. But for most of them, they're just like, we're just gonna
No,
we're gonna humor the crazy noble.
It's funnier to me because they're all going like, "Wait a minute, he's a naked dude threatening my life and we're in the noble district. Why would I ever question if this is a noble? Of course this is a noble."
He's gonna step into the flower shop and go, "Wait, I've changed my mind. Jeremy, back to the bookstore."
Okay.
I had a spark of inspiration.
The fucking owner that you just bought the shop of, like, I regret my financial decisions now.
I'm going to be broke. Alright, and back to the woman. Do you have
Yeah.
any books on, fuck, what did she call them? Awakened trees.
Oh, treants?
But no, she said they were like treants, but treants can make them.
Oh, so the more animalistic side of nature. But not
Aye,
animals.
you know what? Aye.
I think we have a couple bestiaries about that.
Alright, just give me one.
Okay. It only costs you like a copper.
Alright, Jeremy, I've saved the day and me testicles. We can go home now.
Except for the fact that it's almost noon.
I mean, yeah, but fuck. Alright, he's gonna fucking run home.
I hear Pinky screaming.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Fucking love it.
Is
It's
she
great.
scream laughing or scream ranting?
Ranting.
Please unmute, I want to hear this.
No. Here you go. You're outside the gates and running inside.
Alright, did the other books get delivered?
Oh yeah, they're stacked up inside. You just have crates inside. You actually
He's just
see a
gonna-
couple of people being directed by Sylphie to send them to slowly bring them to your bedroom.
Oh, good. He's gonna stop one of them. Can open the crate up, grab what looks to be the first volume of that romance, pardon me, romance series.
Okay.
Alright, there's one, there's a book for the other, the dress is coming. Alright. Now who do I visit first? Rose is more likely to kill me. I'll go find Rose. Ruby, not Rose.
Ruby, okay.
Head to the forge.
Oh. You're starting to learn her habits, at least. You see her just completely covered. She's got like a mask on. She's got a little torch, like, you know, one of those welding torches, and she's seeming to do some sort of repairs to a pipe that's like on the anvil.
Good afternoon, my love.
She stops. She turns the torch off, turns towards you, lifts up her mask, and you see the face of anger. Tired face of anger.
I really fucked up last night. I'm not even gonna make excuses. I forgot. I got caught up and I forgot. Now, I know I look like I'm here empty-handed, but I'm not. There's a gift coming for you. It should be here tonight. It's a custom made. I'll not ruin the surprise. But I'm sorry. I really did forget and fuck up.
You know when I said not to fuck over the others and make them upset and cry? I didn't expect you to then turn around and make me the problem.
You're not the problem. I'm the problem.
If I had eyes like yours, you'd see how red they were.
I can only offer my sincerest apologies and say that I will make it up to you tomorrow night.
We'll see about that. Get out.
I'm going. I'm not even gonna ask for a kiss. Alright, he doesn't know Rose's habits other than cooking.
And it's past the cooking
like
hour.
No, it's like noon. She'd be making lunch.
It's not noon yet.
Fuck. He's gonna head back into the forge. Do you happen to know where Rose is?
She, with a deep, deep breath. Are you really that daft? She has a fucking greenhouse out back. Didn't you order people to start working on that?
I didn't think she'd be... Actually, no, she probably would be overlooking the construction. Right, thank you, bye! Love you! It's gonna start heading out back to the greenhouse. Sorry, Pinky. Don't hate me.
I think it's far too late for... If we had a screen for Pinky, there'd be 50 X's on it.
It would have been game over like a dozen times by now,
She
man.
brightens up upon seeing you arrive, and then a storm cloud comes over her features as she gets up, takes a deep breath, and then waddles over to you with her hands on her hips. You did some bad things last night. Chione and Ruby. The biggest apology. I can't believe you didn't tell me that you promised them something like that. You need to follow through with those things.
I know, but I got all caught up with you, and you were looking so beautiful and happy. I didn't want to cut things short.
You see her blushing, but she's trying to remain mad at you. They're important too.
I know they are, but I'm but one man, and there are only so many hours in a day.
This is part of what you signed up for with us.
I know. But look, he's gonna hold out the romance novel first. Wait, no, not that one. This one. I got it for you.
Oh, is this the book about things out in the wilds? Immediately sidetracked. Much like Oswald, you see her open the book, her eyes light up, and she sort of like meanders back to the table, sits down, and starts reading the book, ignoring you. It's like you aren't even there anymore.
All right, I'll catch you later, love.
No response.
You thank my father for making that book right now.
Oh, good lord. Alright. He's gonna go check the library first, and if she's not there, he's gonna go check the fucking... Wizard's room? What would be called?
Alchemist area?
Alchemist room, that's it.
Yeah.
Workshop.
As you can see, though, there's no one here.
Alright, good. To the workshop it is.
You see Chione currently in the middle of trying to force feed a person a potion. She turns, looks at you, smiles a little, and just bluntly says, it's the failure.
Hey, it's the failure. I'm going to forget what you're doing right now. That's none of my business.
Damn right it's not.
I brought you a gift.
Oh, that's a first.
I know.
Up front, too. Not
Hey.
even just leaving it randomly in my places.
Well, no.
She
yeah,
puts
you're
down her things, walks over, holds out her hand.
right. Give it a book with a smile. Please don't kill me, smile.
She looks it over. You're lucky I haven't read this one yet.
All right. Now, I know it's kind of late in the day, but how about we go out for an adventure?
Fuck it. I haven't been out in a month. We can do this.
Damn right we can. Do you want to go get changed, or are you happy going out like that? You look beautiful.
I really don't think I need to change.
No, you don't. Come on, let's go. I need to go put clothes on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were gonna. It was gonna be a fun show for me. Definitely would have brought attention off me. I'm cool if you want to stay that way. You want to make a fool of yourself? Fuck yeah.
You know what? Fine. Let's go.
All right.
Right you are. How to impress a weeb.
As they leave, the guy tied to the chair being force-fed potions. And the fuck is wrong with that guy?
And I thought I had issues.
All right. What did you have planned for this excursion?
Alright. If you could go any one place in this city, where would it be? Other than your workshop.
You know, I've never actually managed to make it over to the Royal Alchemist shop. I've heard
Then
it's
that's
pretty.
where we're going.
That's where you got the crystal, right?
Hey.
We can go there.
He just clicks his fingers. Jeremy! Carriage!
Carriage arrives. You guys set off.
How much XP does Jeremy get for all this so far?
He's gotten more than Aelin.
Oh my
You
god.
think Jeremy's gonna survive this?
You
I'm
think
just
you
hopeful.
are?
No, fuck, good point.
So the first thing you notice about Chione, because you've not spent a lot of time with her, out of all of them, you've spent the least amount of time with her, is that she doesn't really express emotions on her face very much. She's very blank. However, as she goes through the shop, you can tell when she's interested in something because she picks it up, she reads through everything, and then she promptly tries to steal it.
You know,
What?
can I have a roll to try and steal it and help her?
Oh, you don't need to help because it just sort of vanishes out of her hands.
Slink up beside her. Now that was impressive.
Ah, it's just one of my tricks.
You know, I can buy these things for you if you. Actually, you
That'd be
you
a
seem happy.
waste.
Just. You're right.
You know, Ruby's things cost far more than, what half of these. Like, plus, this is overpriced. Look at this. And she just sort of points out what the herbs make up of a certain potion and, like, how much they would cost to buy, how much they would cost to grow, and then the markup of how much this is going to cost you. And it's, like, in crazy amount.
That is just daylight robbery. I should kill that man.
Between Rose's garden and my brewing, we're pretty golden.
Oh, that reminds me. I bought Rose's store. A nice flower store.
Uh-huh.
Would you be interested in having this?
No.
No?
I don't do social people things. If I'm selling
Alright.
anything, it'll probably either be through one of the other stores.
In that case, how about a bigger library?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah? I could
Yeah.
make that happen.
Let's add a second story or something.
I'm sure I could get somebody to make that happen.
I'll count on it then.
I also owe you an apology for not turning up when I said I'd turn up.
Mm-hmm.
I got distracted. No excuses. I just fucked up.
To be fair, I fell asleep.
Good. At least you weren't waiting up on me too long. All right,
You're
do you have
cute
everything you
and all,
want?
but like I don't really do. And then she just gestures to you.
Hurtful?
It wasn't meant to be.
Understandable, but hurtful. Damn.
Well, I mean, you haven't really given me much to work with, but that's fine. I don't really care.
I think she doth protest too much.
I do?
Aye. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be here.
I mean, getting free things and having to finally go see the, this place. I'm getting plenty out of this.
I bet you could do this on your own. You didn't have
I
to
already
wait for me to
told
take
you
you.
I didn't want to. I don't really do
Aye.
crowds and people, so... Plus, you being naked, they're all staring at you, not me.
I do have quite the body on me, don't I?
Eh,
Great, that's enough self-indulgence. Don't me.
I like them chubbier.
I try to eat.
Not enough.
Well, alright, let's go for some food then.
I don't think there's enough food in this world that'll get you fat enough.
But you know what I can do?
Just be happy you fuck good, alright?
I mean, I am. But also, he's gonna cast Mask of Many Faces just to make himself chubbier.
That's cute.
Oh, come on!
What? I can see through that thing. I'm a fucking wizard.
But you can't turn that off.
I mean, yeah. But why? What's the fun in that? Did you know like half the people in here have an illusion, right? That one over there. And she points. See that that handsome lady right there? The really pretty tall one, right?
No, I don't see anyone pretty. Just you.
Shut the fucking up and look over there. See that? That's a man.
That's a fella?
That's a man.
He's... What's this? He's gonna walk over and kind of pat her on the shoulder.
She turns and looks
How
at
you doing? How you doing there, sir?
Blinks at you a couple times.
Wiggles his eyebrows. I know your secret.
She slaps you.
He fucking punches him.
There's
The
a
fuck?
brawl in the middle of the store while Chione is stealing potions and
Fucking
herbs
idiot.
and stuff like that.
Best way to
Distraction.
work.
Eventually, you're pulled off the person, and you guys are separated. And you are only not arrested because of who you are, but you are thrown out of the shop. And outside, you see Chione sitting on a bench reading a book with just waiting.
This guy just wipes some of the blood from his upper lip. Crack his back.
Nice distraction.
Hey, that's what I was doing. Distracted. God, that man punches hard.
He should really stop lying to people.
Technically, I wasn't lying. I do know his secret. I just know it thanks to you.
No, I meant that you didn't mean for that to be a distraction. You just
Oh.
wanted to fight someone.
You just didn't. You didn't sense the sarcasm in my voice. All right, let's go somewhere without a crowd that we can just relax. Maybe you could read your book or
I
something.
mean, it's noon, so let's get something to eat. But a quiet place would be good.
And he suddenly remembers the little quiet, secluded cafe from that leaflet.
Yes, you do.
And on the way, he's going to ask himself, what would Aahana do? Preparing
Aahana.
myself for abuse.
In what context?
Yeah, what is the context of this, sir?
Just what would Aahana do right now?
Honestly, just accept the fact that she's not as close. You're gonna have to build up a friendship first. Stop complimenting her. Build it up. Earn it. Be friends first. She's not Rose or Ruby.
That was shitty advice. What would Wilk do?
Wilk.
Oh my fucking god. Well, if it was me, I'd build up that rapport a little bit better. Easiest way to go about it is, what's she think about the idea of being a mom?
You see, now that's good advice. Just mumbling away to himself.
You
That's
guys...
literally what I said, except he gave you more of a direction. Sorry, I don't treat you like a dumbass.
I think the actual answer you should have given Pinky was beat the shit out of you is what she would have done.
I mean, yeah.
She would have just
Yes.
fucking curb stomped you. She would have grown legs
to curb stomp you.
She sits in a corner booth out of in the middle of like away from everything else. This is a very cozy, quiet cafe, but there seems to be some themes of like, you know, stuffed animals from some of those not like those mangas you bought and shit, just kind of like on random tables, and the entrees here are themed like that too. She seems to enjoy this place a little bit more than you think. While she doesn't smile, she's brightened up a bit and is at least looking more attentive while she's ordering.
So what would you recommend I get?
Well, what do you like?
No, just whatever you think I should get. What do you think I like? Because while I don't know you very well, you probably don't know me very well either.
Well, Rose says you like seafood.
Aye?
She like pages through the book. They don't really got that here. How about you try something simple? There's like this sort of like fried rice, but with an egg. It's kind of like an omelet thing. Try that.
All right, I'll get one of those. What are you having?
I'm having a parfait.
I don't know what that is.
Ice cream and fruit in layers in a big cup.
Damn, that sounds nice.
I mean, you could have that too.
Nope, you already
Order
made
for
your
your
choice.
fucking self. Fuck.
All right, touchy.
Anyway, she's gonna scooch up against the wall and on the seat with her legs on the rest of the seat and just sort of start reading. What are you gonna do?
He's just gonna look around and look at the characters and kind of point to one. Do you know what that one's called?
That's Rue.
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 Rue. Her first name is her last name?
It's a mascot for a magical girl manga.
Oh, do you have that one?
I finished it a long time ago. It's one of the ones I had as a kid.
Would you like the little mascot?
I already have one.
I should have predicted that.
Thanks, though. You really don't need to do anything like that.
I know. I'm just trying to... What's the word that Wilk would use? Build a rapport.
If you want to do that, you gotta get into games with me.
I am totally down for that.
Oh, really?
Hey.
How do you feel about card games?
What we talking? Hold'em?
Strategy card games.
Oh, not poker. Right.
Themed around my mangas.
You know what? I've never tried. I'm open to it.
Alright. You're gonna regret that, but alright.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to beat my ass.
Many times.
So, random question. How do you feel about being a mother?
I didn't want to be one. But,
So, why keep them?
'cause the others wanted a big family, and honestly, I might as well do my part. I know I don't do as much with him as I should. I'm a little more isolated, and I don't really go out much or show too much affection. I thought it'd be a good thing for them, considering they really wanted the big family.
I mean, yeah, but what you want counts just as much. Besides,
and I
one's
want them
having triplets
happy.
and one's having fucking twins.
Yeah? And I know they'd be happy to see a little one of me running around too.
And I can't argue with that.
It's not gonna be a big deal. If anything, hopefully it'll take after me and then we can just be chill with each other.
I don't doubt at least two of our children are going to be isolated like you.
Yeah.
Although, that does branch to my next question. Do you want to be isolated? Or is it just that you don't know how to interact with people?
I prefer the quiet.
I can
And while
get
I
that.
don't hate people, I find them to be more irritating to deal with because they don't really talk about anything I care about. Plus, you also have to deal with the fact that as a mage or a magic user, I have to worry about people trying to kidnap me.
Remind me to hire people to watch over you.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I've already trapped the entire fucking mansion. And then you have the Seangal there usually, so...
Aye, true. Just make sure to take Jeremy over there whenever you go out. If you ever go out. I know
I
it doesn't
don't go
happen
out.
often.
If I go out,
Well-
it's with apparently you, and sometimes with Ruby. I've gone
Well, I
out a
mean, you're
few
safe
times
enough.
with Rose because we tend to go for the same things. Because as I brew potions and she likes to grow herbs and shit, it works out.
So, speaking of your card games, what's your favorite one?
Currently, the one that has Ruru. I'll tell you more about that later, though.
All right. Would you like me to leave you to finish a chapter of your book? While we eat?
Yes.
You'll just smile and start eating. See, I'm not a total dumbass.
You try. You try.
I see one of those crosses are missing.
All right. So you guys have a nice meal, quiet meal. You're not the most comfortable with silence when it's just one-on-one because then there's no one else talking around you, taking, you get a little uncomfortable, but you deal. You deal. And basically, she now's looking to you, is gonna ask, where do you want to go now?
Actually, I was going to ask you. I know you don't go out much, but these card games and stuff. A lot of people play them in, like, tournaments and stuff, right?
It's a niche thing, and it's hard to get people gathered for things like that, but I guess.
What would you say if I put the word out that there was a tournament?
Oh, did you want to foster a tournament?
Aye, why not? Only if you'd enjoy it.
I can help you work with that. It'll be a long-term thing, though.
Well, of course. But in the meantime, are there any cards you're missing?
Not really. I don't have a trouble getting what I usually need.
I saw that in the shop, don't worry.
So, Mr. Smart Guy who's trying to build rapport, where do you think I would like to go next?
You know what? Let's go to the Botanical Gardens.
Alright.
What? It's quiet and you could take some stuff home.
It's
But if
more
you
of
don't
a
want
Rose
to...
thing.
I know, but you do alchemy.
I saw you open that booklet earlier. Why don't you look at that? Might give you some ideas.
He will look at that.
Alright, so the shops you have are bookshops, of course. You got flower shop, you got a fucking medley of different alchemy shops. You also have a weird little, like, curio shop, a couple of different weapons shop, and a, with quotation marks around the word magic shop.
Right, you know what? Let's head to this magic shop,
Oh, that's gotta be fun.
right?
You know,
I can never tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Let's
I
go.
know.
Come along, Jeremy.
Right away, my lord. Am I supposed to be holding Rose?
Every time you leave a store, you hear the level up ding from his direction. He's a level 45 now. He's gonna beat the shit out of you.
XP. Right.
You guys walk into a very, very unique smelling and looking shop. There's a weirdly tall, what you can almost think was a rat kindred behind the counter, but like it's too big to be a rat kindred. Capybara, maybe? You're not sure.
Just imagining when you turn the staff, the orb changes.
But it's filled with weird knickknacks and odd little shit everywhere that almost, like, there's witches' hats, right? And then there's like weird little symbols and shit, and you don't know if any of it's magical, but Chione is actually chuckling as she looks around.
He's gonna grab one of the witch's hats and just plop it on her head.
Now, this is something I could get used to,
Right? It fucking suits you.
right?
Little pointy hat. Now, is there anything in here that's actually magical?
Only a couple things, which is actually what makes me fucking think this is a funny little thing. You see
Anything
that
you like?
bird? She points at the crow.
Aye.
It's a living statue. It sends messages.
You see, now that could be useful for you. If you don't want to have to leave your Leave your room or something.
Fuck it, I'll take that. It's better than using my own fucking message spells, because that just takes too much effort.
All right. Click.
God damn.
The fucking dude that's been watching you this whole time, seeing how desperate you are, is all like, that'll be 2 bronze.
I'll give you 1 bronze, 50 copper.
3 bronze.
I'll let you live.
Aahana laughing.
Eyebrow heightens.
He's gonna lean
Intimidation.
over. I know that half of this shit is bullshit, alright?
Intimidation with advantage.
Come on, gods of the roll. 20.
25, remember?
Oh, because that uses charisma, yeah.
Alright. You get it for your price instead.
That's 5. It's because of 39. Alright, anything else you can find in here?
Nothing that I'm really interested in, but this was really cute. You know, I only hear about or read about these sort of shops and mangas.
The hat, too. How much is that?
Just take it.
Alright, bet. Alright, come, Johnny. Let's go.
You guys leave, and she turns to you. Where are we having dinner then? You know
will
what? I
consult
have a
them.
better idea. You did
Aye?
well enough, but I'm not really looking to like bang you or anything tonight. So come here. I know a place.
Alright.
She takes you on a little carriage ride to a weird little like spot that's next to like the fucking there's basically a lake in between the nobles and middle district. It's protected, which is the weird part. She has to like do a couple of things, break a barrier, and you guys enter a very magical looking area. You can look up and you can see the fucking castle of Lady Amoroth, and you're just surrounded by soul stones.
This place is beautiful.
Right? I like to break in here from time to time just to watch everything glow and float. It's also really good at, helping me recharge my mana.
You know, you could do with something like this back home. No? Alright.
It makes me leave the house sometimes.
Ah, you see, so you don't like being cooped up all the time.
Everyone has their limits.
Well, next time let me know when you want to go out. I'll be happy to just walk around in silence.
Alright, but just so you know, I'm gonna ask at weird times when you're away. Are you just gonna somehow poof here?
I'm sure Adrian will fucking portal me here.
No matter when I ask.
No matter when you ask.
Are you really gonna be able to keep this promise? She like stares at you and you can sense that this is one of those, if you break this promise, she'll never trust you.
He's gonna look at it with absolute sincerity. I will do my best. Now, I can't promise that if I'm currently trying to keep the party alive, I'm going to be able to come. But there has to be some exceptions. I can't just let my friends all
I don't mind you
die.
being slightly late, but if I call, you'll come, right?
Oh, if you don't mind late, aye, I'll come.
Alright. And with that, you take her home, and you have a very lovely evening. And with that, you have gotten through the gauntlet. You've gotten gold star on 2 of your dates. Somehow, I don't understand how.
Does Ruby's gift take a star off, or does it just keep her from failing?
It takes a check off, but that's the best as you're gonna get. Altogether, you got 3,000 from Rose, you got 1,000 from Ruby, and you got 2,000 from Chione. Not as much as the 15,000, but it's not bad.
6,000 XP.
6,000
Roll it up.
XP in total. Definitely not.
Bonus round.
Excuse me?
You save your progress. You save your marriage. Congratulations.
And you all thought I'd fuck up too much.
You did.
Technically, all but one.
No.
You got 6,000 of 15,000.
It's a failing grade.
Yeah, you
This
failed.
really is high school all over again.
You did fail. You got a fucking D-.
It's not
But
good.
you
But
know
it's
what?
not an F.
You made them.
You know how much I had to mute myself
Hold
to
on.
not just yell at you?
Hatter, did you just say isn't that good?
Yeah, I came out of high school with like 3 Ds.
You know what? I
2
forgot.
Cs.
In British,
I forgot.
yeah.
Your British thing is different. No, here in America, it's F is the worst. Right above that is D, and then C.
Oh,
And that's
And
actually
an F
failing.
is under 60%.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
believe
D is all
on-
third worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Britain over there on F isn't more than half. If you get half the questions right on a test here, that's a failing grade.
No, ours went A, B, C, D, E, and then U for unmarkable.
Yeah, no, we
I
have
did
no
get a
E.
U.
We have no E, and we have no U. We have F in place of E.
Look, I'm
And
just
all you
gonna
guys
say,
pluses
are
and
y'all
minuses.
really surprised? How's the fellow that in high school probably approached some woman to hit on her and said, "I can tell you got 2 Ds on your report card."
How did you know?
Because
Welcome
we
back,
see
Hatter.
How bad you are with women. That's how we knew.
Anyone want to tell him what you guys what he missed?
You missed us fighting a monstrosity of epic proportions. Everyone
Imagine-
almost died.
Imagine a Hydra made out of the scrotum of deep sea creatures that was singing to convince people that it didn't exist.
So imagine while deafened, a creature with 8 attacks a round that can heal up to 60 HP a round,
Because it was killing people.
has plus
Yeah.
15 to hit and grapples on a hit. And to top it all off, I had 2 failed death saves. Oswald, I think, had just gone down. Aahana is unstoppable. Don't
I
mind her.
actually never went down. I got
You
very.
were
I was
about
down.
to.
I was at 3 hit points.
Yeah,
Aahana was only unstoppable because she can
Armor.
kind of heal herself.
Aahana was
If
only
she would have
unstoppable
gotten
because she had.
downed, came back up, and then another head was able to because Shay probably could have just did that, had another head swoop in and grab me, she'd be dead.
Johnny had 2 failed death saves and 2 successes, and in 2 rounds would have been dead.
The only reason we survived is Ahana's armor is just a pocket mercy, and my armor or my shield gave me half damage from aberrations.
And Flame
Also-
Shield is fucking broken. Sorry, Wall of Fire.
Also, it turns out it was literally a cult trying to be like, hey, you know that cool dragon lady, yeah? Well, we decided the current one's not a real reincarnation because we're not ruling the world. So, hey,
No, that
Gluttony.
wasn't.
Yeah. No.
This happened like centuries ago.
Yeah. Not centuries. It wasn't
We
centuries
all
ago.
survived, right?
But anyway, they got Gluttony to give them a vessel to put their god's soul in. Didn't find the soul, so they just made a big blob of soulless evil.
That was trying to fill its soulless heart by eating people.
In their
It was-
defense, they thought they had her soul.
It was the. Actually, we don't even know if they thought they had its soul because so much of that fucking book was damaged. But it's
Well,
the
the book
Eldritch
did
God equivalent
say.
of someone with depression eating 12 pints of ice cream. That's what it was. Except the pints of ice cream were fucking people.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It'd be great. I enjoyed that a lot.
They did
I
believe
wanna
because she
show
was
him.
he was still referring to it as she in the diary.
God.
But
Saying she
Still remember my
hungers, so they
favorite
thought it
part was,
Sylvia.
my favorite part of that fight had to be my AC was so high and it was rolling so bad at one point with disadvantage thanks to Lusan. It attacked 8 times before it hit me.
By the end of
Like,
it, Aahana was doing a lot of damage simply because her armor made it to when she got down, she'd actually go to 1 hit point and throw back half the damage done to
Oh
her.
God, are you showing him?
I want to show him. I'm trying to grab him.
Anyway, I think we know exactly what to call this episode, right?
Yeah, what do we call it?
3
No.
shots to the heart.
3
Yeah.
shots to the heart. Yeah,
I started
Yeah,
the
it's just-
stream with it named.
3 shots to the heart.
And you're to blame, Hatter.
Here
I
you go,
want to
Aelin.
see it too.
Oh, I went to GM. Hang on, layer token.
The fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the thing.
It really is a giant scrotum.
Yes. I didn't even realize there were chains there because I thought they were just pubes.
That is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that's what they thought.
It was awful. And I only got an ability from it because I basically, Gluttony was like, I feel bad, I owe you one. Because it didn't have a soul. So I couldn't get one in my soul stone.
Yep.
Did you murder all the cultists?
No, it ate all the cultists.
It did.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'd already eaten all of them.
Again, it sees people as ice cream, and it has depression.
How I imagine it went in my head is because it burst out of that hole, is that they were growing it in the hole, so the necks weren't able to get long enough, so it would just eat cultists every once in a while, and it was probably also fed people by the cultists.
Oh
So
yeah, it
when
was
it-
totally fed.
As it was getting bigger and whatnot, it was just eating more and more until it was able to actually reach the surface all on its own.
Yep. And then it got out of control.
Ugh.
I imagine it mainly subsisted on hobos and curious children coming down to the sewers
Pretty
until it was able to get up.
A little bit of both, because that's what usually was fed to it.
You better have added that XP, Hatter. And not forgotten that.
I just added it right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm still married, sort of.
Somehow.
So wait,
one-
how
one
much,
of the
how much
ain't bad.
XP?
though.
How much
Huh?
XP did he get?
6,000.
75,789.
Can we just say Pinky screaming was just Lust's voice? Just reeing in the distance?
It's getting so angry.
Fuck is burning?
The popcorn.
Like, it's just the fact that you kept making promises, and then five minutes later, you just forget about the promise. You, to Shione's face, you went, I'll be back, let's do that whole soul thingy you want to do. And you left, and then you were like, okay, Ruby, let's go on a date. And Ruby was like, maybe you should go on a spa day. And you went, everything I talked about with Shione is gone. It didn't happen. I'm going to the spa. And I was like, you just promised her that.
You didn't even ask the Ciengal once.
I tried multiple times. He wouldn't come to me.
No,
You had a fourth fucking lifeline.
Oh, yeah.
It was, what would the Ciengal do? And then you'd roll a d7.
Honestly, I'm probably glad I didn't.
Probably.
I put you back in your room, by the way.
You totally, need to
Overwhelming
you totally need to
anger.
promise your wives a ride on Newt. Nick
Oh, absolutely.
vacation.
Like, the idea of what would a blacksmith like to get as gifts? Or she'd like to get stuff she can mess around with and make things out of and whatnot.
That's why I gave her the crystal. I forgot what it was.
Shione, you can give her like weird random potions and books. What would Rose like? Probably weird little plants and what. You could have given her the fire blossom.
Didn't you also have a crystal fire flower?
Yes, he gave it to Ruby. Who was like,
give
what
that
the
one to
fuck am I
Ruby? I
supposed to
thought
do
you
with
gave-
this?
I thought no, I thought he gave the fucking raw chunk of fire crystal to her.
Yeah, that's what I give to Ruby.
I think he just
Yeah.
I think he just dumped his inventory and then went, alright, I don't need to get gifts for a week.
I straight up have the fire bloom in my inventory.
Fuck me.
Read over it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't give her.
But he's right. You're right, though. Flowers would have been just as fine too. She loves flowers.
Alright. That's
Right.
that is the episode of 3 Shots to the Heart. I hope everybody had a good day.
Before you end it, can I please read out the list of monsters that this XP was equivalent to, which is how difficult this was for him?
Are you talking about the total XP or the partial
No, the
XP?
amount he got.
6,000 XP is the equivalent of, take it away, dwarf in the distance screaming and running.
It's the equivalent of an Obelith, a Death Slod, a Deva, a Guardian Naga, a Stone Golem, a Yochol, or a Young Golda Red Dragon.
Are you telling me, my distant dwarven friend, that the XP that this man got as a total from his dates was enough to equivalent the Eldronga Broodmother?
Yeah! That's what I'm saying! I see him coming, so I'm fucking leaving! Bye!
You wee prick!
You'll never get me alive!
I don't plan on getting you alive, you fucker! I plan on killing you!
Alright, thank you all for being here today. What a lovely time it was. Romance
good
was
to
in
be
the
back.
air. Bye-bye!
Bye.